Supper One, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. There we go. Gotta sit more to the side here. Hold on, my bot is not working. Oh man. All right, I have to code up a new bot. 1 second, we have to disable those rewards then temporarily because otherwise you guys lose your points. When you use them, I mean. Let me fix that. Oh, I can add it to the title, to the titles there. Actually, I'll just disable them real quick. All right, there we go. What's up, Tornado? How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing good myself. I've been working a lot on my setups website. In case you guys have been wondering why I haven't been live, let me show you. It's almost done. Almost finished. We have a link here. 1 second. So here's yeah, why I've been offline. So my stream is gonna play there, but I'll turn it off. Right now it's like this. I have a few things to add, like design-wise here. But the idea is that when you visit the page, you select the agent. It's going to be more than just Cypher. Then the map. Right now I'm just testing, so I have a split only in my database. You click on split, you select the area. The idea is I will have pictures of every area as well. So B site will have a picture of B site on split. If it's Lotus, A main, I will have a picture of A main. Basically all the zones where Cypher has a setup. So you select that, and then you get to this where you will have all the setups for a certain area. So let's say if split B site has 10 setups that are currently really, really good, you will have 10 setups to choose from here. And then you click here. I'm gonna widen the card a bit here. There's some design to still be done. But basically, yeah, you have this, a summary of the setup. It shows basically, you know, it tells you a bit about the setup, like, oh yeah, here we focus on camera timing with this and that. And it's really good when enemies are doing this and that. And it's really weak when enemies are doing this. Or, you know, let's say you're very prone to flanks, like on Breeze B site. Then I will list that in the weakness. You will have a way to see camera placement. And when you click on the image, it's going to pop up. Right now it doesn't. Just so you can zoom in, of course. Trap wire placement, cage placement, all of that will be here. And there will also be something with variations, like how you can change up things, counters and all that stuff. So I'm gonna add that, and I'll take feedback from you guys. But this is soon done. Just a few more things, and also works on mobile. So if you don't have an extra screen or you don't want to tab out, I'll... yeah, not all, but you'll be able to check on mobile too. Will it be possible to add some custom setups? You mean yourself? Sure, I will add that in the future. Right now, I don't have that support because I have to do a lot of things on the back end to optimize, because it's a very tiny server, and it's a lot of what's called resources that will go to that. So I'm gonna see first how the resources go when I just have the setups I set up, and then later on I will yeah, open up some beta testing for submitting your own setups, and then storing them, etc. I haven't developed a way to rate limit, well, not rate limit, but kind of load balance when it comes to the storing, because it could be abused. You know, I'm thinking nobody will abuse it, but let's say someone is banned in my chat and they want to go in and ruin the website. They technically could in that case, if I haven't, you know, set up layers of protection. So I will do that in the future. Yeah. Kraken, Makundan, what's up? Jin, how you doing? We're gonna do Wordle, and then we are gonna look at 100 Thieves versus Gen.G. Analyzing it. Oh. Not this one. Let me just do this. We're gonna analyze this match. Very even match. I think it's very, what's called? Very difficult for Gen.G to have the same success, I feel like. And they face off possibly in the finals or lower finals. Depends. I feel like 100 Thieves might beat Team Heretics. I feel like they might. Let's see. G2 lost to Paper X, yeah. No, they won. They won versus Paper X, yeah, they won. Wait, what am I looking at? EG. Then they lost to G2, yeah. Okay, lost to G2. Why did I think Paper X had a bad showing this time? I think they played pretty good, but there were a lot of teams that played really well. I think EDG, I really wanted them to play better, but they weren't playing on par with the other teams, unfortunately. They got rolled, but when they had confidence from the crowd and so on, after I think map 1 in this one, it started looking better in terms of like kills and so on, I think, right? Yeah, a tiny bit, but they still got whooped. This one as well. No, wait, here it was. No, never mind. Okay, never mind. After map 1, never mind, yeah. I don't know, but Paper X, I feel like they did pretty fine. They just faced 100 Thieves and G2, which are two very, very good teams right now. All right, what word? We go with fries. R. Drawn. No. Hmm. Bro. Hmm. What can we do here? Wrong screen? Oh, wait. Now I realize. Yeah, sorry. I by habit, I switched over to the other screen. You guys saw this, right, though? Right? But yeah, Wordle, we did fries, drawn. We got only R. Feli, how you doing? Welcome. Let's see. Group? That's a good guess. Might. Oh, almost. Grow. Grow. Grim. Prods. You're a genius. You're a genius. All right, we do connections as well. Might as well. Staff, hat, make, bridge, hatch, net, robe, span, clear, keel, clef, section, suit, beard, deck, urn. Net. Wait. Clef music related, yeah. it's in when you read the notes, right? By the way, in case anyone wonders, the bot is currently not working. My chatbot, custom one. So that's why the channel point rewards are gone on Twitch. But I'm gonna set up a new version after today. Staff hat, beard, robe. That certainly makes a wizard or Gandalf. Staff, robe, beard. What was it? Hat? Robe. Yeah, robe as well. Oh, yeah, robe we have. Staff, hat. Okay. Yeah, you were correct. Parts of a wizard costume. All right. Hatch, net, bridge, span. Let me see here. Keel, isn't that a thing on a ship? Isn't that a part of a ship? I think the front of a ship? No, I'm not sure. Keel. I can't remember where I heard that. Keel deck bridge. And then we have one more. Hatch, maybe? Net. Nets are on the bridges. One second. I'll take hatch. There we go. Found on a ship. Oh yeah, sorry about that. I read the message before. Which team do you think will win Masters from Big Wall's Problem and Bosso MDN? Let's see here. We're gonna go back to connections in a second. My gut says Heretics has like a 60% win chance against 100 Thieves if they just have like it's young guys, right? Isn't it? Let me see. I know Patitek is kind of young, right? Yeah, I'd say he's kind of young. I would say, let me see, Wood. Yeah, they are kind of young players. So Benji Fisher as well. I feel like if they have the mental, it's gonna be one of these scenarios where they just roll, be in the zone and so on. And I feel like that increases the win chance quite a bit. 60 against 100 Thieves, but 100 Thieves has the same thing. Although I feel like 100 Thieves are a bit more capped in that sense. Probably getting that feeling because they've been around it longer as players. So they don't have the same, what's it called? I want to make it type of feeling, if that makes sense, you know? G2 versus Gen.G. I haven't seen much of either, actually. I haven't been able to watch these two matches, or I saw a bit of Gen.G versus Paper X. But here, I feel like Gen.G might win this. The small few rounds I've seen, they've always been very good, Gen.G. I feel like Lakia has been pretty good this Masters as well. What was his stats here? 32-28, pretty good. This wasn't too good, but he wasn't Sova as well. Meteor and Charon, also been very good. All right, next one. Clear, span, clef, section. We have span, clef, section. Suit. Yeah. Perfect. All right, let's do... we can do another one. Let's do a global. Chad. India. We have Taiwan. Cooler. Let me go for Azerbaijan. Warmer. How about Sweden? Cooler. I bet we are here. How about Russia? Warmer. Thailand? Not very warm. How about Oman? Where could we be? Where could we be? We don't go north. Maybe east? Maybe here? Iran, you say? Nope, we're not there either. Danny, you say Singapore? No, still blue. Still blue. That is difficult. Guatemala. So we're not even over here. I don't know why we would be there. We could actually be in Mongolia. No, we can't. So it depends because when you say Russia, they might mean Russia as in the coordinates. I don't know where they are registered, but they could be registered here or something, you know. Japan? I don't think it's Japan either because it's not closer to Taiwan. The closest is India. But where do we go from that? Do you guys know any islands that are super small out here? This is... isn't that Galapagos? No. Madagascar, yeah. I mixed them up. Okay, so Madagascar is warmer. That is the closest lead. South Africa. How? It must be one of these. Oh, wait. What island is this? We have islands down here. We have... I don't think we have islands there, no. Man, this is too difficult. Wait, is this counting to Antarctica? I thought Antarctica was here. Maybe this belongs to it. Uganda? No, it's not close to it now. Man, this one is way more difficult than usual. Well, I don't think I will figure that one out, so I'm just gonna go to the match here. We take this one. We need my drawing tool. Let's actually keep it off screen. Yeah. We go for the YouTube VOD. Thoughts on FNS and some joining? I feel like it's gonna be
I think
helpful, right? I feel like it's gonna be helpful. The reason I think they joined is because they obviously had a value that disappeared and wasn't visible before they got replaced. And sometimes that happens in teams where maybe you don't get the championship or whatever, and then you have to replace someone. I feel like FNS and some, maybe FNS wasn't supposed to go, but he went away because they wanted to replace some. Maybe that's the thing. And maybe FNS just valued, I feel like some has a lot of positivity and just a lot of good, how do you say, good, what's the word for it? Not just positivity, but like uplifting the team. And maybe he feels like that is super important on top of what he also does mechanically and you know, as a player.
this is...
And FNS said, I'm out if he's out. And then they made a hard decision and then, yeah, backfired. I feel like it's going to be good to see them come back. I feel like it's going to be good. It's hard to replicate whatever FNS added, I feel like. Especially if you don't know what he exactly, like in and out 100% what he added and how he affected the team as well. Like in terms of planning, in terms of
saying, and I think I agree, that whoever wins this
practicing, match day, all those things. All right, so Wonder Thieves versus Gen.G. Let's take a quick look here. We have very typical Killjoy looking here with turret. Killjoy looking here in mid. Oh man, I'm drawing like drunk people walk. And then KO here for info. And orb as well. He's taking the orb. And a triple stack. Okay, so let me see. Jet is ready for a recon bolt. Gecko is ready for something. Viper is ready for, I think, yeah, a small gap here, right? Because of this. Yeah, okay. Let me just learn the keybind here. Control G. There we go.
I'm gonna try to make a B push off the back of this toxic screen. A lot of util being dumped.
A lot of space being taken. Lockett tucked away, playing it out patiently. Now strikes and he quickly finds.
That should not happen, but it did. They didn't clear the corner.
Being able to take out Karen, but Lockett finds himself a third.
Because they didn't expect the triple stack, I think.
Dizzy up over the top, Meteor to deal with it with relative ease. Gen.G
So because pistol round is so important, let me look at this again.
Tucked away.
What's the tell here? So recon bolt comes out, yeah, and at the same time, oh yeah, I get it. Okay, I understand now. They thought nobody was here because Gecko would normally, well, Dizzy would normally flash that, but it didn't because of the range. Just a sloppy mistake. It happens.
Back of this toxic screen, a lot of util being dumped.
A lot of space being taken. Lockett tucked away, playing it out patiently. Now strikes and he quickly finds two.
They trusted. I mean,
Karen, but Lockett finds himself a third. And now it's just
you can't blame them too much. They trusted their utility. They trusted their teammate as well.
Gen.G shutting things down.
The desk was talking is kind of consistent. Death bomb and all of that early killing.
The manic cackle.
This is bonus. Let's see, nothing. Well, not too much spent here. Munchkin able to pick up a weapon in case anyone dies.
Going into the next round, no buys here for the 100 Thieves, just full classics texture.
Well, Boasty is dead. Wow.
Two quick kills, Locky on the back end, getting himself a fourth overall as the Dizzy connects and Charon.
Pretty easy.
But this time around,
what's up, Groot? How you doing?
they're setting the pace of the play, and they're looking really good with it. Texture around for Charon, rifles abound for the side 100 Thieves. Now we see what they can do.
Yeah, that's to deny the orb. Orb control is super important. Let me see here. So it's a buy from Gen.G as well. Gen.G said Boosty is too cute when he stands up. Yeah, it's their version of trash talking.
It's a bulldog for Karon. Rifles abound.
I feel like Korean teams, they are much better at high quality trash talking than any other region. I feel like NA they are good at being loud type of trash talking, but even then, in South Korea, you get scripts for how to trash talk if you don't know how to trash talk, because all these interviews in the leagues over there that go on TV or well, official broadcasts, they usually give scripts and they insert trash talk for you.
For the side 100 Thieves. Now we see what they can do.
So orb control, heavy hold over here. Heavy hold. Let me see here. So we have Viper holding this there. Wait. Like that, okay. Covers the jet. Double angle from KO. Different color. Actually, let me just increase the size here a bit. A tiny bit. KO there. Gecko over here. Ah, interesting. Well, Gecko's ready for flash, I bet.
Protection for the orb.
Oh, lining up there. Texture able to find one. Re-peaks and Asana. We'll shut that down. Down to 28.
So they just give a space for the jet.
Gen.G would love to convert this bonus here. Now, though,
Maybe they also don't expect 100 Thieves to push mid that much there.
Just gonna be tucking back.
Yeah, and he's just eating that to keep the positions of his
Because they had the
teammates
mid
hidden.
open, right?
Although they don't like what they see. You know there's going to be another layer. They're not going to leave a solo Gecko there. Instead, it's just Meteor by himself over on the beat.
Killjoy has all the info. Here's footsteps to call. People coming B. One rotating.
Just going to let it happen.
That's smart. They play two together at least.
Expecting the interrupt and swing on the corner. Meteor able to find one. The spike gets planted. Now Swarm going to be set up here. 3v3. The Thrash online here for Gen.G.
Another thing. They didn't pick up Wingman or anything because they probably expect a fast rotation, 100 Thieves. So in 100 Thieves' head right now, they probably assume Gen.G is way faster at making decisions. And when I wonder if this is going to show up later as well, but basically they try to make them do things and then Gen.G not really doing those things, like rotating, faking, you know, to fish them out or whatever.
That could be a crucial tool in this retake.
Yeah, it's probably a big part of why also 100 Thieves opted to try to go the other direction. Dizzy gained him a little bit info on this space. A tough reclear and a flank coming from Asuna.
Nano coming through just to try to get the wingman off the defuse. They're able to do so. Quick turn back from Karon. Finds Asuna.
Didn't get 50 even.
The push for it. Boostio able to shut it down. Reveal on the one. Munchkin now looking for the clutch. 0 point back online. Swings in.
Ah, nice try. Nice try, nice try. I feel like they should attempt to clear for the, what's it called, mollies, right? They couldn't because if Viper goes out to clear for the molly, not enough time, you send the wingman and then you send ulti as normal, and at the same time you have enemy Gecko flanking. That is unfortunate for Gen.G.
Really at a good post plan. At least one.
Wait.
Even though Meteor's able to give his life up.
Wait, this was the last round, yeah?
Even though Meteor
yeah.
Hold on for texture early.
Okay, new round. What happens? They take the orb. Dude, no, they don't take the orb on A. A bit more defensive, passive here. They give space on A.
Pushing forward, Lockheed just... He has a Vandal. Just holding on to the classic. Show it off.
Oh, wow. Wait, how did he get into get that? What's the tell here? So Killjoy playing close to the box. I feel like that's standard. Yeah. What is not standard is pushing out over here though. Oh, the drone didn't spot them. Yeah, didn't get spotted by drone, and then just good timing.
Meteor. What a start to the round. Cryo and Austin have both absolutely obliterated. He's going to tuck back around yellow. Busio in the meantime, trying to go on this lurk up into mid.
Yeah, now they have info on 2 in mid at least.
87.
Means Jet can take some space, and we see Jet taking space.
All the way up, dropping down, getting the
Oh.
spot, getting the kill, bang.
So close to getting a kill on Karen. I mean on Texture.
So much map presence for Gen.G in this round. Doing a great job corralling.
I like how they
Thieves.
respond. Very fast to info, like 2 here, and then immediately pushing to take
Been
space.
So insane as the Sentinel this year. Just does a fantastic job holding his angles.
Dart gonna get the ping. Little reposition it, but Meteor's still coming away with that kill. It's gonna be an orb take here from EU. Wanted to get as close to that Hunter's Fury as he possibly can. But now spotted, swinging, Munchkin with the...
I like this already. Very, very minor thing. The reason Killjoy doesn't even care about the holding here, you know, by yellow, is because of the alarm bot that was over here. Let me see.
Just does a fantastic job holding his angles.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. The only angle they worry about over here. And we're probably gonna see that way more. Just trusting utility, figuring out exactly how placement should be done, and making sure that there's no gaps anywhere.
Because rarely are they going to give up their lives for free.
They're back to the heavy A focus. Oh, maybe they do that because of Eco. I wonder.
First kill, they do struggle a little bit, and then in this round, on an Eco, could be another struggle. Bustio did grab a Guardian. Guy can frag, no doubt about it. Has that IGL, but
they didn't see anyone mid, so I guess that's why they go for B.
Trying to flood, but 100 Thieves doesn't.
This is dangerous, by the way. This is very dangerous because, well, it depends. Let me see. In mid,
A little bit.
they check ramp
And in
once.
this round, on an Eco,
They hold the window at the same time. KO dead.
struggle. Bustio
Doing great, Jesus. Just watching this match, and so far, it is very interesting. It's very interesting. I feel like both teams are gonna be very clean, very pragmatic.
did grab a Guardian.
Then they check over here in kitchen.
Guy
Another
can
check
frag,
in
no
kitchen.
doubt about
Another
it.
check in kitchen. Oh. So at the same time, Jet has info on A. Killjoy's info on B. They quickly check mid. I guess I understand their reasoning. So going over here, let me switch color. Let me switch color there. Going to B after going to mid. So over there, there, and then there. You leave a very big room over here after you pass mid. So I'm not really sure what the like comms are, because them rotating quick. I guess I see now, because they have the Killjoy turret in kitchen, so now they don't have to worry about kitchen. They look mid, they check B long,
The quick little peek in here though from Gen.G. That's going to send the pivot.
and they still have just as much info as
The rotation
before.
starting to come through, but Texture is going to be that first line of defense. Aldrone leading the way. Hearing this, he'll be noted. Dart not going to connect, but he just wide swings out. Does find Bustio. Looks for a quick little pop shot, but second one not going to connect. Dizzy not coming through. Texture blinded up. Tailwind already burned, but now the reinforcements arrive.
This is very greedy. This is extremely greedy. But a Jet there.
In fact, as it will be flawless once again. Diffuse coming through. Gen.G.
She didn't get pushed,
Yeah, great job
but
here
that
by
is
Texture.
very greedy still.
Playing his life as best as he can. He's in a rough spot where potentially Cloudburst off that angle to buy himself just a little bit of extra time. You can see there that
Yeah, one of these may be too scared of pushing backside there, because they didn't expect the three-man squad to just run around the map all the time.
They're going to go for this early timeout.
Or just
So that's a timeout from,
A little bit when
I think timeout from one of the Thieves, right? Yeah.
they're on point. They're so fast and efficient. And now it's just trying to work the map a little bit more, I suspect. I mean, that was an eco. It is what it is. So as you got a little bit of.
All right, we have Asuna with his ulti. Ulti will be used to take space on A. And a pretty defensive hold mid. Flex rotation from KO. No setup. Well, we have traps here
right now
on A.
compared to Gen.G.
There's the turret.
So certainly these are very, very important rounds for 100 Thieves on this map.
Very bold push up here, Lakia. Finding a time, finding a kill.
That is a nice flank. I think this is the third or fourth time where Gen.G has had a timing that 100 Thieves didn't expect. So at first, 100 Thieves expected Gen.G to be very fast. Then they expected them to be slower, I suspect. Yeah, just different game plan. How did they respond?
On the peak.
Oh,
ensures that it's going to be another round.
that is difficult to deal with.
Cannot find impact, cannot get value for his team.
They had no fire line set up or anything.
Well, now you have to consider, are you going to invest the Thrash?
Here.
Like maybe if you can find another kill, but
It is very difficult to make space for the Thrash now.
That could be too, Achilles. Absolutely. They're going to try.
Wingman leading the charge. As he will go out, push up though, over the top. Munchkin
Yep.
find Asuna, spike now.
No Thrash for you.
But they're in such committed positions. Swing out, Busio on the hunt, trying to find it. Knives now going to be popped here from Texture.
Knives are popped because Jet was suspecting they would push.
Lakia finds one bang, however now last man standing. 30 HP and he just cannot survive. Munchkin put him.
Yeah, Texture should not have lost these these knives. Look here.
Up over the top, the flash.
That is unfortunate. It happens. Aside from that, I feel like the best thing
Really
here
impressive.
was the flank
Doing a great job
onto the
using that
Sova.
knife to identify that EU potentially was alone. And Lakia.
There, yeah. It's very hard to expect the flank there, but do they Viper wall there every round? Let me see. They did round before. They did round before as well. Yeah, they do it every round. Let's see, we were on this. Yeah, okay. Next round.
Crash to counter Asuna's Hunter's Fury. Viper's Pit.
3 ultis on 1 Thieves. They gotta use their ultis because they soon have 5 ultis and they can't really recycle the... Yeah, they can't recycle the ult points. Munchkin could have survived this, by the way. I think he could have survived if he just started backing, but it's kind of easy to backseat on that, nitpick. He already in his mind made the decision to walk forward. What else can we do here? So if he backs too much, there's an open angle from over here. Wait, no, that's wrong. From over there.
Coming through, Munchkin wanting to interrupt that one, but he's still going to be taken down. Hits the floor.
At least he gets value out of his ulti here by suppressing them. Also get some info. And potentially getting rest. 1v1.
EU, 2 shocks versus Texture with the op. He's drifting forward, Texture.
Yeah, that's a big kill. Let me see here. So they used just 1 ulti. 1 ulti for 1 ulti. Yeah. What else could have been done here? That is a very fast takeover on A. So I feel like 100 Thieves, they have the upper hand here.
Solid advantage here for the side.
Cryo not really paying attention to high ground because he has to check underneath as well. And it probably felt like, underneath there's someone here because Jet has been there a few times. All right, new round.
Space when they're playing off of each other so well, the trading so good, understanding their space. Let's see if this is just going to be an attempt at a fast hit off this Blade Storm for Cryo. Nice to check, shuts it down temporarily.
Lock it again, going for a push. Sees
Oh,
one up above,
wait.
decides to
That
back
is
away.
deep.
Counter swing not available. EU trying to get into a position to get that punish. Let's get up over the top, able to find one before getting taken down. Cryo finally finding himself a little more, gets himself a second.
They give up too much space. This is a mess. This is so messy.
Going for
So let's see here.
Check, shuts it down temporarily.
Texture goes in to check for kill. Sees one there, then one to the top
going
right,
for a push. Sees one
and can't get the kill. Run and gun misses, right?
up above.
Back up.
Just back away. Counter swing not available. EU trying to get into a position to get that punish.
And then Munchkin gets deleted. There is no possibility to refrag.
Let's get up over the top, able to find one before getting taken down. Cryo finally finding himself
Bad timings. Just bad timings.
a little more, gets himself a second. And that's what 100 Thieves have been looking for. The detain coming through. A third shot. Now 2v2 with the pit still in play here
Yeah.
from the side of Gen.G. They're trying to clutch this out. Busio does have the ult available. Does he decide to drop it? HP very dangerously low here for him. Charon out of it, but gets the timing, catches Busio.
2v1. They shouldn't lose this.
Stinger in hand.
Gen.G should not lose this.
Charon down the 10, the wall falling. Misses the opportunity for the peek and Texture. Does he peek out? He does. Finds it. Texture again will close out the rounds.
That's a Stinger as well. So even if he doesn't get killed there, Stinger is very difficult to get in back in on A with.
And it looked like they just finally doing it. He looked staff for Gen.G fired up as well. They still have a thrash. They have a lockdown.
I feel like Munchkin was the unexpected death there. I want to go back and just see why they all got so caught up here. So Munchkin on top right. Maybe he didn't expect so many. I feel like he's acting, well, he's sort of feeling like he's expecting help from the left side. Yeah, I feel like he's waiting for help on the left side there. What's missing? Is it Killjoy? Or I think Viper maybe. Probably Viper being mispositioned. I could be wrong here, but I feel like this position and the way he reacts here, if we take a look to his crosshair. You can't deal with a white swing like that. But they all positioned for this angle. So I guess maybe. He's holding underneath, some people holding above. And they gamble maybe that 100 Thieves are going to be afraid of this side of the A side, the right side, the left side for defenders. So maybe that's what didn't play out for them, and then they got caught with pants down.
They still have a thrash. They have a lockdown to counter Bustio's lockdown and this Viper's pit that are in play for 100 Thieves. Now Texture going up high with the op.
Oh, the peek out.
Oh man, missed opportunities. Oh no.
With the op.
Oh, so painful. Look here. I have the eraser tool. It doesn't work on my eyes, unfortunately.
Oh, the peek out.
All it takes here is Sova saying, no, watch out.
Doesn't.
And then Texture tries to flick, misses, and dashes forward. So a bit of panic.
The 100 Thieves do not care. They will take extra potentially. They need it. A big mistake from Texture potentially costing them here in this round.
That is a huge mistake, actually. Yeah. They have money, of course, but still.
Here from Cryo, able to find Lock-In. Munchkin going to be eliminated as well. Meteor finding one, but taking significant damage. And this should be 100 Thieves essentially guaranteeing the round. But Meteor
Cryo should not have lost that either. Here.
This should be 100 Thieves.
He's too close position to the corner. So I think he is too close to the corner. I could also be nitpicking too much, but if someone comes mid, he will be easy to scout because they will go here. So he will be easy to scout regardless of his position. And I feel like because of the closeness to the corner, perspective is a bit off. And I think maybe a bit further back, but a ball here would do a lot more work. Is it possible to ruin anything with the team setup by being that far back to the wall? So his position now allows Gecko to see if anyone is here, but we also have a Sova there, so you don't need the Gecko vision there. I think the intention for 100 Thieves is to have Gecko trade for the Jet, and Jet plays close to the corner, so that they fight this angle. Oh well, so they fight for this area, if that makes sense. Here. And in that case, Cryo peaked too early. Maybe Cryo had a different idea in his head. Wanted to hold the drop. And in that case, I think positioning to the wall is
guaranteeing the round, but
almost a must.
Again, other ideas finds another pick, but that leaves Karon now in a 1v3 all is lonesome. His position given away here. And Snowman. Boosie over the top, swinging it, looking for the challenge. There's Asuna down below. Not giving.
This is one of the things they get for Americas. You get his because they are
new round.
Clean with those rifles.
That is an interesting Gecko. Let me see, what is that one for? What is this Gecko for? What this Dizzy for? So I know for a fact, if you wanna reach ramp or well belt here, let me take a look. From this yellow line to this yellow line, I believe it's max range on this. I believe it is. It could be, I can't remember if I figured out that max range is here to that yellow line. But regardless, I feel like this is max range if you want to check anything that's over here. So maybe that Dizzy placement is strictly for this hold here, a close angle on Jet as well as rope.
Just checking to see if there's going to be anybody aggressive, but now Texture.
He is, but he's dodged out on this early info-seeking util aside from the Aldrone, which will force him down to low ground.
I'm not sure what it checks because it's a tight angle there.
Space off of that, hearing that tailwind popped. Going to be favoring their odds a little bit more now.
Maybe it is rope.
But a warning shot
only.
Yeah, they got pipes control. They're actually backing off. A lot of util just got dumped. Saw the Dizzy, saw the flash from Munchkin, as well as the op from Texture. So they're going to make a quick rotate, but
yeah, Killjoy hears a lot of people here.
To mirror this,
and there's the
ulti.
ulti.
An early lockdown from Meteor to try to delay this, but they're going to push for it.
But yeah, they're going to push and destroy. 100 Thieves just disrespecting it. Meteor playing close, ready for the first. They get ready for the second. The answer is going to be no, but Karon.
Ulti just punished.
Now dropping down. 4v3. So rotations continue. Swinging ahead.
Oh, nice trade at least.
Find one before falling. Thrash now out on the hunt, detained. I do believe connecting, yes, EU gonna be stuck here, but can they get over towards him? It looks
they
like
can't kill him.
No, so he will be able to draw on his weapon, so that Thrash not mattering too much. Swingman looking for the sun, not gonna be found. Mosh out, EU taking damage, taken down. Asuna now, last man standing. Jump onto the corner, finishes off Lakia, and now it's all on Texture once more. He's good for it on the jiggle peak, the Mosh. Able to connect. Texture.
Oh yeah, he was on. Yeah, he was on the outside of the ability. So it doesn't either.
But Gen.G not allowing for 100 Thieves to string 2 rounds together.
Well, you can see that for Gen.G, the plan here is to disrupt. Don't let 100 Thieves get comfortable. Just do as much as you can to delay this. Get those rotations through, and Texture can't let him be alive with an op in hand. He is so sturdy, so steady. Beautiful try by Asuna. Great use of his utility, but this Mosh is just a hair off. Taking a time. It's time for a T to maybe...
A timeout again? Let me see, why would you want to do a timeout then?
They can.
Yeah, so they have the response. Rikugan, what's up? So they have the response here.
To mirror this, and it's going to be an early lockdown.
Ulti comes out, yeah?
Meteor to try to
and they want to challenge the ulti.
This, but they're going to
They notice nobody mid.
Timing on it, but yeah, they're gonna push and destroy. 100 Thieves just disrespecting it.
I don't think there's a way Gen.G could protect that ulti with the pace that 100 Thieves had coming in, because if you have two people, let's say Viper is here as well, you can hold this angle, but then you have four people just coming into your face. And you're still probably gonna die.
Meteor playing close.
Greedy push by Boostio, but I think that's a part of the plan here to just take speed and go in.
Ready for the first. Is he ready for the
Trade and trade. You see Gen.G still on over here. So in their head, they expect some flankers, maybe some lurker.
The second the answer is going to be Nova Caron. Will find Bang now dropping down. 4v3. So rotations continue.
And at the same time, you have Gecko using ulti.
Swinging ahead of the dart.
That's for Kitchen. Yeah, okay, so he checks Kitchen. Who am I rooting for? In this, I'm not really rooting for anyone. I'm just trying to figure out why Gen.G won and how they won, as well as why 100 Thieves lost. Because you can win, but you also, how to say, 100 Thieves make some mistakes since they lose, but we still have to find those mistakes. It's easy to see, you know, a team winning, but the mistakes don't automatically show up if you figure out why they won as well. Since let's say that they win because texture just keeps on getting kills. Now you have to figure out why does it keep on getting kills, and that mistake is not the same as figuring out like textures, positioning, and all those things. What's up, Kevin? Have I analyzed the Fnatic? No, not this Masters.
Caron able to find one before falling. Crash now.
I might do that as well.
Detained.
Depends on time.
I do believe connecting. Yes, EU.
I'm trying to figure out right now, why would 100 Thieves take a timeout? That's the second timeout they take.
Gonna be stuck here, but can they get over towards him? It looks like the answer is gonna be no, so he will be able to draw on his weapon. So
is it because of the... I think it could be because of the push they did into sight. And then what happened here? So like, Bang was alone, and you have 3 people looking to the same angle over here. Maybe 4 actually. No, 3 people. Boost is dead. 4 previously. So Wingman planting, they have 3 people looking here. Someone should be following up Bang, I think, right?
the second the answer is gonna be Nova Caron.
They all still look over there.
Bang now dropping down.
Now they follow up.
4v3.
How many timeouts per match? I believe 2. 2 each.
Mattering too much. Now last man standing over the sun. Not gonna be found. Mosh out. He uses off Lakia. And now it's all on texture once more. He's good for it on the jiggle peak. The Mosh finishes off Lakia. And now it's all on texture once more.
Plant, by the way, is by the corner there. So he doesn't even need to peek.
Finishes off Lakia. And now it's all on texture.
He can actually just beat this without peeking. If he bounces. I think he can bounce here and he can bounce there. Not bouncing there. I think you have to... maybe you have to bounce there. Hard to say. You can also just back up and jump above this box and bounce on over here. Make it land on the corner.
Once more on the outskirts, however. The fuse will come through.
Actually, no. Even if he does bounce, it's too far in. Yeah, too far in here. So never mind. He has to pick that. All right, so they do a timeout. Let me see who's talking a lot in the timeout. We have to mute though for the music. Looks like... I don't see... Oh, well, Boost is talking. Boostion EU. I don't know if I pronounced his name correctly. So EU, that's Sova. Well, I don't think I can extract anything from that. Sometimes you can figure out, like, you know, sort of what the team is talking about based on who is talking, the intensity, like the facial expression, like if they look at each other and so on.
Anything like that, just really like to go absolutely bonkers. Otherwise, you're pretty far
All right,
off.
new round.
Karon's
They do
ult
the
is gonna
same
have to go
dizzy.
absolutely
That's to check for
bonkers
ropes.
to get that online in
Yep.
this half again.
Texture gonna be pinged there by that recon. This whole ruse spoiled. Tailwind at the ready wants to go for this peak, but just how bold does he go? Creeping forward, but not gonna be able to find anything. 100 Thieves just gonna be rotating out after spotting, and look at Gen.G just early rotate everybody again off
Waka,
the site, leaving Texture
doing
on
great.
island, leaving him by
Analyzing this
himself,
match here,
leaving him potentially
and
in
I hope you're
timing.
doing
The
good
push-up
yourself.
coming through,
Wait, I think Texture
leaving
saw
Texture on an
something here,
island,
didn't he?
leaving him by himself, and leaving him to potentially get timinged.
No, he didn't see Cryo.
The push
Just instincts. He's just having instincts here.
up coming
Because
through.
nobody peeked.
Cryo, I think, noticing, but decides to back away, doesn't challenge in for the fight.
And now he knows he's in a disadvantageous position.
He's rotating back around over
And
towards
he's
Bell.
taking all this space
Texture
because of the KO
continuing
knife
to push
before.
more and more aggressively. Cryo holding
Oh.
it, able to find it. EU taking down one.
Got
Second
owned.
can't make it happen. Aggressively rotating back.
But
Cryo
at the same
holding
time, they get one kill on B long as well.
it, able to find it. EU taking down one. Looking for the second camp.
I want to just see
More
what EU is
aggressively.
doing here.
Cryo holding it, able
What is he doing?
to find it.
Jump
EU
shooting?
down one. Looking for the second, can't make it happen.
He's
Return
getting
fire
skill
Gen.G.
diffed.
Decently solid, and that could be the turret to get the final shots across, bailing out Meteor. Lucio does fall. Now just Cryo and Asuna. Spike
Yo,
being
no worries,
sent.
Kevin.
Cryo
Good job, my
out
dude.
Deep, but now dead. As Asuna
Good
set
job
up to
with
try to hold this one.
the
Is
aim,
Kevin
and
good for the first, picks
let me
up
know
the
what goes on
phantom
in the
belt. Flag
tournament.
comes through from the wingman.
I hope you're gonna frag out in the tournament.
Bell command at the ready. Does he want to send it? Just to try to interrupt further util. Looks like the answer's going to be no for now.
And I
Just
know
gonna
the
get
feeling
body
of,
blocked.
like,
If they
when it
hold for this,
disappears and then comes back. It's a nice feeling when it comes back.
Take it away from him. They both get in onto it. Asuna will clean up the kills. He'll take the
What could have been done here? Asuna
no for now. It's just going to be Munchkin body block
maybe misjudged placement on the spike.
as they hold for this.
Yeah. He can't peek more to the left there.
Will clean up the kills. Knock it around.
Anticipating the aggression. Making it
Right,
so
last round.
difficult here.
No, wait.
Boost
Now it's last round on this
Wing
half.
said, Yo, they're holding it.
Texture's having
Oh,
a great
there.
time.
That's finally the...
Zero Boostio was saying,
No, that's not finally the dizzy. That's a different dizzy.
but I think I said, yo, they're holding it. As Texture
Oh, man.
gonna get obliterated.
He got
Way
counted.
too far forward, dizzied up, taken down. Good early kill collected here. No command from Munchkin, just trying to hold everybody at bay, lock you up. And a very hard forward angle here.
They know where
Seeing
Munchkin is based on
tucked in that
the...
corner. Haven't seen
on the
anybody
ulti.
try that really for Gen.G.
So I think
Thrash comes
think
out,
they know where to
Lockyer
look.
try to clear.
Yeah.
Lucio
They knew where to
Cypher,
look.
that headshot, the detain comes in. Lockyer gonna be taken down. Karon now gonna be sent to the pit once again. The counter pit is available, and it's gonna be used. Plan coming in from the wingman, not gonna be interrupted, but Meteor finds Bang, drops a pit. Cryo will be able to collect 3 in the round. It's gonna be
So
3
many
for 100
smokes.
Thieves in the half.
Seeming to
So many smokes in there. All right. They switch round, switch side.
Well, so far, it's been very solid calling here from Munchkin. See how that continues now that they move over onto the attack, but very nice setup here for Gen.G and the
Slightly
advantage.
different
Dash forward,
engage
Texture
here.
takes some space, and EU gonna be taken down. Up over the top, Lockyer whipping a little bit as Boostio's able to collect 2.
Good
Lockyer
punish
takes
from
the full
Boostio.
eliminated swing onto the corner.
Very good
Still looking for a
punishes.
little bit more, does some nice damage, but the peek outs here. The Sheriff's in hand from Karon and Meteor. It's a bit too deadly. But now, a 2v2 and Karon at 4 HP. Meteor up over the top. Takes Cryo down to 50. Spike not yet planted. Gen.G.
Gen.G are afraid of the lurker.
Oh my.
Now lurker is gone.
You can find Meteor. That's a significant amount of damage dealt. Cryo untouched there. Now the 1v1. One shot from either player. And that will clean things up. He's going to look to rotate around. Karon Still not yet planting. But it is how
Oh,
patiently
dude.
Cryo playing this wisely.
The flank
So
around.
Caron to read this.
Not
The
expected.
rookie, can he stand up? Does he have the read?
I don't
Now
think
facing in
expected
towards
at least.
backside. Swing on the corner. Angle not going to be given over here to Cryo. But no noise being made.
Oh, now they don't know. There it is. Cryo and his sounds. I want to look at the engage here because that's a very different way of engaging.
Nice setup
Flash,
here for Gen.G.
flash, smoke, dash. Very clean. Also, Jet getting info here on the enemies.
Dash.
Very, very clean engage. And at the same time, hold on, there's another thing here. At the same time, you have the player over here, ready to peek the Sova. And I believe that's Viper with this line, right? And Viper is peeking when the Dizzy comes out. They have some 3-2-1 call when everything just boom, 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 boom. And on top of that, you also, I think, let me see here. I think because of the Dizzy, some players, they might go to the right here by Gen. And that's why Killjoy is peeking out, I think. I don't think the angle is going to be timed pretty well though. Otherwise, I think Killjoy would be taking the small gap here as they're moving out, while Gecko is going in at the same time.
Dash forward, Texture takes some space, and EU gonna be...
Let's go for the next.
Reactions in this match. I feel like I'm king in coordination of each other. He hits some damage, opens up some space for Texture to break some ankles, do some damage.
Yo, good luck in the scrim, Kevin.
Gen.G just so well coordinated.
Looking like a rush play here, Texture.
You don't have to give a shout out, but because you know it's gonna be your moment, and at the end of the day, you're the one pressing the buttons, you're the one putting in the work, doing some research on what you can do better. So it's up to you. It's up to you. I just want to know how it went. That's all I need, because for me, the golden part is seeing progress. That's what I enjoy. Seeing people do better. Even if you wouldn't do better, I still wanna hear about it, because competition and coaching, I keep it close to me, and I don't care too much about fame or anything. So up to you. I hope you do well. Also, which day is it that you compete? Is it this week or next week?
Damage gonna be dealt there. Spray across, Cryo tagged low. Does manage to exit with his life intact.
See what Gen.G wants to do. You would think they're going to pull back, but it is Gen.G.
Flash dash.
They're confident.
I mean, Dizzy.
That's huge.
And this at the same time. Okay, so that's a small playbook. Not playbook. Pocket play. I think that's what you call it. Pocket strat. That's what you say. Yeah. Flash dash and Dizzy at the same time. How does it move enemies? So they can't peek this. They get a free plant. There's no mollies from Killjoy because of Deco.
Nothing to try to interrupt that one. Tassan not going to be able to collect one kill. Lockheed taken down, but Boostio traded out. Texture here, back yellow. But it's going to be Munchkin who's filling the kill feed. Scoops up a third elimination as Bang and Asuna both get taken down. Cryo, EU, to see if they can deal some additional damage. Already 2 kills. Texture tagged up, Munchkin as well.
2 weeks after your graduation? Nice, dude.
Munchkin gets himself an ace!
That is a nice ace. So, not too much effort, I think. You just hold the corners.
Too clean!
Obviously good.
On top.
I did not have this on my bingo card today.
Certainly not. That's just been this entire tournament. It's Cryo now posted up in hand. He's going to be good for the first one. Medium.
That is the downside of no Sova there.
They're going to be taken down, but Bang traded out.
Or knife, of course.
Piece here between the Jets.
And Gen.G likes what they see.
Things like
They're
those peaks, they can happen.
They're going to leave Locky over to throw a Dizzy, maybe buy some attention, but it's a flash towards back yellow.
Flash and dash, yeah.
Flash
There it is.
There on a Boostio. He tucks back. Hard line, not able to find that kill. But Busio
That is a nice pick by Busio.
Pushes forward, looks for more.
Very nice by Busio.
Happy with the readjustments. It's Busio. Sent back into this round. 3 kills found. Lockett going to be able to recover this Vandal here, but the spike is stranded on the opposite side of the map. Turret now set up as well to give Busio some contact.
Flash dash is very strong, so I think
Just pure
Gen.G
confidence from Gen.G.
are going to be able to
They wanted
recycle
take this
that.
op out. It's an
and
early
just
investment
keep
from
on using
100
it.
Thieves. They wanted to see if they
Say
could
it, my man. Good luck in your
potentially
scrims.
sneak it away and really do
And thank you so much, my dude.
a
Thank
knockout
you.
blow to 100 Thieves, but Nokia has upgraded. Still could grab a few more guns out of 100 Thieves' hands.
Busio, he's got the setup here. Lockett also taking some damage. The alarm bot telling all. Rotation now coming through. Asuna just looking to pinch down here into mid. For Lockett, it's just a matter of, you know, can you deal additional damage because the round is absolutely done and dusted.
No? Yeah, here it comes. Here it comes.
Corner, don't think he's going to be ready for this one, but now, the Dizzy coming through. He will be able to find that headshot.
Unfortunate timing.
His own Dizzy up over the top. Nothing going to be spotted.
Yeah, he's just gonna save.
Will remain in their hands.
No way you get any plants.
Deny Gen.G from getting up to map point.
Don't think anyone wants
Even
to pick
kill
that
there
either.
At the end is big. 100 Thieves
Oh yeah.
is low on cash. And let's see what they're going to be able to scrape together here. A Bulldog for Bang. Crosshair.
It's a dangerous sign.
Good time up there.
Now they go for the knife because they learned. They learned.
Certainly,
Always a dangerous sign.
yeah.
Up again, posted up. You're on top
And
of
also
yellow.
smoke, of course, yeah.
Cryo looking. Gonna be scouted now.
Oh.
Cannot exit.
Shut the dash
Not
down.
that
That's a
but-
good way to do the knife and Dizzy, by the way. It's a very minor thing. Well, it's not really minor, but it's a small detail, so it can be easy to miss it. So this Dizzy here makes enemies move back, and then you place the knife over here so that enemies who go back, they get suppressed. And if you don't go for that Dizzy, you might still be outside of the range, I believe.
Yellow. Cryo looking.
Yes, you might still be out of the range because of the line here.
Gonna be scouted now.
Oh.
Cannot exit.
And you never know if there's a
Down,
jet
down,
there
down,
with a
but
dash or
not taking
something.
enough
Even
space.
even though Jet has
Scaling forward fast
operator
enough
now.
to deny this. Do they suspect that he's gonna re-peek? Oh, they kind of do, but
Unlucky
the shot
miss.
goes wide all the same. That one now up over the top, texture spotting. Trying to get the catch here, but now it's gonna be full blind. She's still set up top. Push up. Oh! And Busio comes to try to bail them out. He and Bang, one apiece. But Karen
Got confused
takes
with
it
his
back out.
teammate.
Bang now dead. It's just Asuna with a judge to try to get themselves back over into this B site. EU creeping across over towards Snowman, but Meteor on the hunt, working his way forward here into kitchen, hearing the drop down and relaying this over to his teammates.
Meteor is gonna get a
It's out to
juicy
Dizzy.
flank here.
Oh, gets spotted. Asuna recovering a weapon.
But he's spotted.
Keeps him in the round. Texture's got the AWP in hand. It's going to be a little bit of a wall bang shot there onto EU, so does not find the elimination.
That ulti doesn't
White
matter.
Still stranded. Recon, the ping onto one. Karen detained for a brief little moment, but cannot collect the kill. Aldrone over the top, cleared. 30 seconds remaining.
30
Gen.G,
seconds left.
can they bail themselves out of this position?
Wonder if he's using a lot of things here.
Huge.
The reposition from him.
But that flank is
absolutely
not
monstrous.
expected.
They suspect absolutely nothing.
That is a very
Now coming
unexpected.
through, he won't be able to interrupt that one, but he will be able to get the strike. He will be able to get the kill. Wingman out to clear, ignored by Texture. Swing on the corner, shot goes wide, and Asuna saves them.
Very good decision to flank there. So now I understand why he used all those abilities. Ulti from here, right? So he got the stun, and then he kept on using. Let me see here. After the stun.
Still stranded. Recon.
Oh yeah, he takes out knife and starts sneaking. Ah, yeah, because they are not gonna peek. They're gonna have some time where nothing happens with the detained.
One, Karen.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Smart.
Cryo still gonna have the op, a Bulldog for Bang. Gen.G on Sheriffs, but as we've seen a lot this year, Gen.G a force to be reckoned with on Thrifties.
Let's see how it goes.
Time and time again, they can make those Sheriffs sing. But a lot of ults as well here. Crash,
First time
Man, Viper's
in this game that any of the teams
Trying to push
take
space
mid
early.
control this fast.
Taking some turret damage. Finally gonna clear that out.
Suspicious
Otherwise, it's very late in the game.
Position, but
Wow.
never really checked it. EU just dragging across, able to find Texture now. Lockett gonna be taken down. Recon gets the ping, looking for the damage here, looking for the kill. Meteor trying to tuck back, but he will be hounded down. Munchkin now, last one standing. Spike gonna be picked up He'll start trying to rotate his way
I
over
can
into
see
A.
the attempt
Fang
here.
in the catch.
I can see it. They get one kill there mid. Let me see here. No, they don't even get the kill. Boost you doesn't peak. Kill outside of kitchen. And then they couldn't get more. Good recon bolt by EU. 2 weapons gone. Not too bad.
They're so good at holding their angles. They're so difficult to displace with utility. And that's something that Gen.G has had some success with.
We're going to be taking Hunter's Fury now online for EU.
What are they waiting for? They're waiting for flash dash. Yeah.
Space tank here from Gen.G, but now slowing things down. Going quiet. Cutting noise. Drone over the top. Looking for a target. It's able to spot out
You see
Lockya.
one guy only.
Not gonna be the Hunter's Fury on the
Nice
back of that one.
punish.
Asuna swinging
That's a very
forward.
nice punish.
Shut down by Munchkin. Falls to
What was
45.
Asuna
Hunter's Fury on
doing
the back
there
of that
even?
one.
Let me see here.
Looking
Why
for
are
a
you
target.
peeking that?
He's able to spot out Lockya. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not really sure. Because if you get dotted here, there's no way you try to escape that. Maybe you thought he's in front of the box.
Not gonna be the Hunter's Fury on the back of that one. Asuna swinging forward. Shut down by Munchkin.
I think that's a misread on, from
45 HP.
Asuna.
Right here.
Gen.G loves those bait and switches. We saw it a lot in the defender's half where Lockya is trying to set up for either Texture or somebody else, or Munchkin or Karon. This time
Here's
it works.
Flash
They
Dash.
catch 100 Thieves.
As the Dizzy goes up over the top. That's gonna be the lockdown here. Trying to push.
No flash.
them back,
No
stave
no
them
dash,
off.
I mean.
Mosh though, connecting in on top of it. Not gonna be able to clear this one. Texture gonna be taken down.
Oh yeah. Isn't that supposed to kill the ulti?
Mosh though.
I feel like it's supposed to kill the ulti.
Connecting in on top.
That is a What else can you do with that?
Trying to push them back, stave them off. Mosh though, connecting in on top of it. Not gonna be able to clear this one. Texture gonna be taken down.
I'm not sure.
4 players detained. Absolutely.
They clearly wanted to destroy the ulti there with that molly. They had a lineup. You think some mollies don't break object like Phoenix? I feel like it feels like a bug. But I know that if you have, for example, let me actually check this. We can take a look at the wiki. I know if you have KO molly, it doesn't do enough damage. But if you have, for example, actually no molly does enough damage to the Killjoy ulti. But Gecko's molly does a lot of damage. But that could also be, how to say, it could be activated differently on agent. So we have Moshpit. Let's see here. A total of 150 damage. An outer radius 75 damage. So it should be killing the ulti, right? So it could be the placement. Yeah. Killjoy. I may just look up ulti HP. Ah. Miscalculation. 200 HP. Their math was wrong. Did they expect something else to happen here then? Ulti comes down. Let me look here. Does Viper use any utility?
That's going to be the lockdown here. Trying to push them back, stave them off. Mosh.
Oh, maybe they expected a KO molly, a Viper molly or something extra on top of that. Ah. Man, that is a big blunder. That is such a big blunder because now you have 4 people getting destroyed because of it.
Bustio collecting an ace off the back of the O. Perhaps no Meteor will shut it down, but what a catastrophe for Gen.G. Meteor once again noted, expecting the swing from the flank.
They have to take a timeout there, I think.
That the lockdown would be cleared out.
Maybe they, you know, talk it out during the round, but
Caught. And that
a timeout would be good there, just to
being driven into the coffin
reset.
here as 100 Thieves are now just...
Oh, now I get it as well. Okay, so maybe not the Molly from Viper, but Jet was up there. Ah, and if nobody's here, then Jet shoots. Okay.
4 rounds away from tying
That
it up.
could also be the reason.
This is an uncharacteristic mistake from Gen.G.
Ah.
No stake fight.
It's the closest thing we've seen. All of them put the main damage.
There's the timeout.
Here and there. This 100 Thieves. Time to
I wanna see. Do they get yelled at by the coach? Meteor, he's chilling. He's not getting yelled at by the coach. Texture? I might be wrong on the body language here. I might be wrong, but you starting to, you know, fiddle with you. With is it called fiddle? No. What's it called? You'd like do things, right? Maybe fiddle, yeah, with your hands. Maybe it's cold on yeah, it could be cold as well. I want to look earlier. No, that's 30 seconds, yeah. Oh.
on to and then throw you off the cliff behind them. Economy, they've got a Hunter's Fury. There are a couple
Korean
away from
coaches,
a
they can be
Viper's
very
pit.
rough sometimes.
This is a crucial thrash in a Viper's pit of their own. Try to get this done. One away from a lockdown.
Basically, the practice culture in South Korea is extremely strict compared to NA or EU or anything. You know, as expected almost, but it's extremely strict also because there's so much competition in terms of being a player that if you don't put in the extra amount of work outside of what's expected of you, you will get replaced.
It's been pretty good executes from Gen.G. They're able to find good first bloods, but some of the follow-up on this attacker side hasn't been as clean. And it's because 100 Thieves is so snappy, so
You only see one. It's good how they position themselves. They really shut off all the angles from the
Able to catch him, the thrash
Sova.
now. Chasing, not sure if Austin has been spotted, but
And
Lakia
Lakia is dead.
down. EU with the Hunter's Fury finds
That
two.
is a very nice counter from EU. Let me see here.
So aware. So
Yeah.
smart. They're constantly repositioning on you. Meteor.
He's prepared for it. He's prepared for it because they track the ultis. They see, oh, there's a Killjoy ulti. If Killjoy uses ulti, Sova counters. Same thing here. If Lakia uses ulti, Sova can counter too because Lakia has to be close. Do they ping anything? They don't ping anything, no.
Able to catch him, the thrash now. Chasing, not sure if Austin has been spotted, but Lakia got
And then by
down.
accident,
EU with the Hunter's Fury finds two.
when he killed Karon, he got
The
Lakia,
post-plant
I
pit
think.
Now not possible. As
2 in 1,
EU
ulti
keeps
shut
them
down.
in an advantageous position. Push up here into 2. Meteor going to be knocked down to 44. The chick will peek out. EU challenging, whittling away at him. So shock darts have to be avoided.
Standing ahead.
Recon the check, but Meteor does give him the ping, but he tucks back. Down now to 28.
This is so tense right now. Got Texture creeping his way forward. And Boostio lurking behind that site, able to play off that alarm bot.
Very far forward.
Flash sets him up.
Meteor chasing forward. Munchkin, dead. Boostio able to find
Nice
that
trade.
kill. Meteor swooping through, finds one, somehow walks across. Looks for the plant, but now the Mosh going to be coming up over the top. Where does it land? He's able to avoid it, but he gets flushed out into the open, and Austin collects a kill. Now it is all on Texture. A 1v3 with an operator on the opposite side. Clear out on the recon. They know where he's at.
Yeah, they saw
He's
the
gonna be
elbow.
spotted. He's going to be noted. The shorty to soften him up as EU will collect
Nice
the
try.
third. The fuse comes
Pretty
in.
messy from from Gen.G there.
Huge find for EU. And a couple Guardians, a Bulldog, a Stinger, Rifty.
I mean, I was going to say, it's basically the first attempt that they've really had at it. They've been consistent in that regard throughout the year.
They want to shut
What a way
down
to
early
push on
aggression.
the 12 this would be, but 100 Thieves, odds very much in their favor. Cryo holding that line. Texture. Itchy gets way forward. The knives not going to connect. Bang. Able to find that kill. Finds himself a second. Finds himself a third. One by one, they fall. Karen with the stinger will
Ca-
pick up one.
Cryo got two, not Cryo, Bang got so much value there.
Recovered here. Pitch getting ready to come through. Wide swings
Oh,
out.
that's a
Will
nice
be able to
wide swing though. That's a
gonna be
really
recovered
nice
here.
wide swing.
Pitch getting ready to come through. Wide swings out. Will
Dude, that is so nice. Alright, new round.
Round, if Gen.G
Absolutely.
loses, their economy is going to be down in the dumps a bit again.
I mean, it almost guarantees that they tie it up. Pit going to be invested. It's Cryo pushing forward, finding Meteor, taking out one of those pesky ults. Hasn't been able to utilize it. Dash pop, drone on the hunt.
Can't
though.
use
Texture
dash now
comes
as well.
back. Swing out. Cryo gets the headshot.
And headshot too.
And this round is being shut down piece by piece.
This Viper's pit
What do you
off
do
the
now? Whenever the
Make
jet
100
is
Thieves so
gone,
confident.
they feel very awkward
these angles
on
on A.
Gen.G.
Gen.G,
Pressure them, yeah.
the way they're sat back.
Because
I mean,
now
trying to
they
see
don't
if
really
they
have
can
the
swing, but
They have to
bread and
save.
butter
yeah,
flash
it's
dash
just
combo.
gonna be them tucking away. I mean, you see Munchkin hand off
They
the
still have
mouse
two flashes, but it's so difficult to get stuff
have
done
50
here because you have no
seconds.
picks.
of nothingness here as Gen.G look to try to hold on to these weapons, but 100 Thieves, given their economy, absolutely can go on the hunt, and they should.
No doubt. They're definitely going to want to punish this.
Relis,
They're going to
what's up?
take a little bit of extra time. I mean, there's a ton of time left on the clock, but 100 Thieves, oh man, their defense on this map, so good.
You guys think they might
They're
be
so
saving here?
tricky.
Or just baiting them out?
Never, ever getting the same look twice. And they're just so
I
proactive.
feel like they're just baiting them out a bit.
That Viper's pit just never even contested, never even considered by
Nope.
Gen.G. They just
Saving.
said, all right, we're going to try to go for A, and it was
Otherwise,
just
taking too much time.
immediately demolished.
It seems like they're not going to go for the chase here.
10 seconds left.
Not wanting to give over any extra kills with Busio. So he will go on a solo mission here, pushing forward. But just checks out around A lobby, not going to be spotting much and doesn't want to over pursue. Jump onto the corner, Asuna going to be able to keep his life intact here, but so too will all three players of Gen.G. So a couple
Best case
rifles
scenario
gonna be
for Gen.G
carried
there.
over, Be on his feet.
His turn to do it right on those angles when they approach
Another timeout.
on B. Definitely corrupt Cryo. Opportunity here by.
Incident, the way that they balled him to.
I mean, that's
Looking, has not been able to get into any kind of position to utilize them.
Am I gonna review every
Well,
match?
Busio
Not every match, no. I'm just
dangerously
selecting the
close to
matches
yet
that
another
are
lockdown himself,
the most
two
interesting to me,
away.
but also that I haven't
Think about
seen as
Cryo.
much.
started
So for
out
example, this one is
0-5, now
interesting because
17
both of these teams
He
are
has
in
really come
the
alive.
lower
Alright,
and
just gonna go
upper
for the same
finals.
peak. It's a player up over the top, looks for the readjustment, cannot find it.
That
Crash now
was
coming
a
through the drop
great,
down texture, they're all blinded up, but he cannot click the
what's it called, a
signal, so
great
cannot-
peak, but unlucky angle check. Looking down first is, you know, standard, you have to. It's the first angle you see. Then it didn't look up quick enough. So here, flash dash combo, but instead of Jet dashing in here or over here, Jet goes straight over. Unexpected.
Crash now coming through the drop down texture, they're all blinded up, but he cannot click the
Unlucky
second kill.
with that
Busio, cover
second,
fire, getting good
shot.
without Meteor, pushing his way all the way up through mid. Finds
Wow.
one, Karen catches Bang.
The timing is
It's Iwan
amazing
Asuna
on mid.
to try to save them in this round. Lakia exiting, gets pinged. He's got the spike in hand. He's trying to rotate out, and two players chasing in from behind. Karen
Oh,
switching
yeah,
over.
he is-
The Moss
he's-
trying to cover his exit. He goes
he's
bouncing
very,
forward.
very
The
stressed
speed
out there.
hopping down under tube. Gen.G slipping the net.
You saw Foot versus
What a
Team
change
Heretics?
up at the
Yeah, I
beginning
saw
of
that
this
one too.
round. And they're going to send the pit from kitchen all the way
Foot did
to
not
the
bring the
bridge
heat
for the
yesterday.
plant. But Meteor and Karan going on lurks and winning those battles. Gen.G
Foot,
playing
they
into
look
their
like,
strengths.
man, I wish they
individual,
would bring the heat that they normally do,
Unbelievably talented
but they
fraggers
look like
have.
microwave
Go
dinner.
out and get you big picks in
And
the
not the
beginning
good
parts
kind
the
of
rounds.
microwave,
How
like
you even
the,
try to get into this.
it was like microwave dinner that's obviously filled with water and it feels soggy. It wasn't much confidence, I feel like, in the team there, and they didn't really have the like the oomph or the speed. So they got rolled.
This
It
position.
happens.
One rope
But
being watched. Lakia
they've still
playing
been
forward.
performing really well this season.
Mosh sent in towards kitchen. The drone to try to escort the clear out, but Lakia able to capitalize on the decay damage revealed. However, EU comes away
Okay.
with a kill. Shot dart sent, but
1-for-1.
nothing more
They still have
realistically
the
here
Viper
to
ulti
be
at least.
to be done. The spike
It's
will
very
go off.
difficult to get
Gen.G
into that
will
position
get
to defuse.
themselves up to 12, breaking a 7 consecutive round win streak here from 100 Thieves to take map point, but 100 Thieves
Was
that Very well could be far from over. EU one away, but Cry just yet.
Wait. I wanna check how do they clear stuff
A
here.
little bit easier, but
One big difference between these two teams. 100 Thieves, they used Dizzy to clear early on here, while Gen.G don't.
cannot relax quite just yet. 'Cause
They mainly rely on KO Knife, which I guess is fine because you peek as the KO Knife comes out, which shuts down any dash or
we very well could be far
ability
from over.
to fall back.
EU one away.
How do you get the kill on Jet? Wait. Cryo is wide peeking? Ah. He tried to be unexpected. So Cryo can't use abilities because of being shut down. Anyways, goes in jump picks.
EU one away, but Cryo first of all, texture collecting a kill. Asuna looking for timing. He's able to find one. He himself though dizzied up.
And then at the same time, I understand why Asuna goes up here, but because of the blind, Killjoy has an easy pick here. That peek from Killjoy is gonna come in regardless of the blind or not, but if Asuna wasn't blinded, then maybe one more kill, you know, whatever.
Shut
But
down Lakia. Find the kill. Lockdown gonna be coming through, and this time, Gen.G believing in it, respecting
Risky.
it, but also
Very
finding
risky.
their own. EU pushing forward, trying to find it, trying to destroy, but he ends up getting picked off.
This is huge. The counter lockdown. They're able to bait it out because the pressure was so strong from Gen.G off the rip. This gives them a huge opportunity.
And those kills gives the thrash over here to Lakia.
they need to check above.
Up top
Oh.
to detain, through.
There it
They
is.
cannot find the kills.
I feel like that last round was way too risky from Wonder Thieves. But it's those type of rounds where you make a call on the fly. It's not expected. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. And it's easy to say that, because it didn't work out, that's so bad of them. But if it would have worked out, you would say, oh, that is such a good read. I feel like because of how Gen.G has been doing the exact same thing here, where they line up for the flash dash, they have this dizzy flash smoke combo. Maybe that's what Cryo was trying to intercept. Oh wait, Cryo was not caught in the knife. Oh, okay, I understand better now. So Cryo was not even caught in the knife. Oh, he was on the verge of getting caught. Ah.
Just yet, 'cause
Yeah, we don't see any purple stuff on Cryo.
we very well could.
Now I understand. So maybe it's just a happy coincidence, or a happy little accident, as Bob Ross would say it. So they take the space here because they know, oh yeah, they back out. But why would they peek forward when we have the knife? So they back in, they go in. Cryo goes out here to peek because he didn't get scouted, and they just are alerted. Well,
Far from
focused.
Over. EU one away.
And there it comes. All right, we have next map. Ascent. 10-13, also a very close map. I'm gonna grab some water and refill my, refill my water, but also just go for a quick bathroom break. So I'll be back in a minute. So what's up? I'm gonna make my VOD review. By the way, what's up, Ruby? Hope you're having a good day. And hope your streams have been good as well. So am I gonna make them into videos? I am, yes. I'm still figuring out how to structure them because I haven't done my VOD reviews in a long time. But I'm getting a good hang on them, and I'm gonna start editing the foot one today as well as this one and post them. I've been working on my setups website. I wanna show you as well as anyone who tuned in now and weren't here before. Let me show you guys. I'm soon done with this. I'm probably gonna be done with this either today or tomorrow. So we have my stream here. That's the only marketing I'm basically doing. My own stream. That's all. My own content. So when you come here, you're supposed to select an agent. There's going to be more than Cypher, but at the beginning, Cypher. Right now, only a testing map, split. You select split. What area of split? B site. You're going to have A site. You're going to have all the areas where your setups are common for Cypher and also good. So you're not going to have the setups where you set up a trap in spawn or something. Like none of that. Click on this. You end up with, let's say that you will have 10 setups for B site. You will have all the 10 here. And it's going to be always updated by me. So if it's a bad setup, I'll take it out. If it's a new map update, I'm going to update it so that it doesn't have the old update. All the graphics going to be updated as well. So you click on this. It's going to be a bit wider as well. It's not finished as I mentioned, but you have the summary like, oh, this setup is good when you do this and this and that. And here you want to think about camera placement and timing and all those things. You listen for the sound and then some strengths, like when it's good, what counters it. I'm gonna write some variations that you can do. And then I'm gonna have a picture of the camera placement so that you know where to place the camera. I'm gonna have a tripwire placement, cage placement, and well, it's gonna be there for all sites, all maps, and no longer do you have to go to videos on YouTube. And you don't have to filter through ads on YouTube to just realize, oh wait, this setup wasn't the one I was thinking of. Oh, let me go to a different setup video. And then you finally find out where you want to go. And the current websites that have setups like Tracker, they just take my setups anyways. They just take the setups I do anyways. So, and also they don't really update them as much. Let me see here. We take Cypher. They don't have anything here. Lineups. There it is. These are from users as well. Okay. So these are all user submitted. Some might be the same, some might not. But here you will have quality control by me. If you're in a team with Scream and you save a Vandal for an eco round, do you drop the Vandal for him? I'll drop the Vandal for him. I'll kiss the Vandal and then I'll drop it to him. Kiss it for good luck. And I'll give him a quick blink, quick look in his eyes. You know, not to flirt or anything, but I'll tell him with my eyes basically, you got this. And then he does his thing, and we all just go, wow, nice job, Scream. All right, let's continue here.
Been struggling a bit.
We have to mute. 1 second, I gotta do one quick BRB. 1 second. Ah, there we are. Oh wait, you got an ad? I can link the website here to you guys, so you can test it out even if you want to yourselves. But remember, it's not finished yet, so there's not too much to test out. But it's good. Let me know if you find any bugs by accident. I should have ironed out the most.
Not losing on Ascent at all.
What is the player? So that's a flash to just counter any hold here, right? Yeah. Killjoy turret for the counter on push. Also within range. And then Killjoy holding mid. I like this a lot. I like that setup a lot. Where's my drawing? Oh, let me bring up Epic Pen again. My app got closed. There it is. So I like this a lot here. You have this hold there. So now as Killjoy, you just position over here and you hold this area too. And no longer do you need to play over here, for example. So I like that a lot. That is very nice. That's something you can bring to ranked even.
All 100 Thieves. AC push towards A potentially. Smoke to try to delay. Texture out of.
Hold on. This is going really fast. That's a normal smoke for the Omen. That is nice. Then you have a jet, smoke, recon bolt at the same time. No flash. Any flash? No flash. There's the Dizzy. So Dizzy comes out. A bit later. I wonder if that's timed with the recon bolt. Probably it's timed with the recon bolt, because the recon bolt will make people move, and then Dizzy goes into tag where the recon bolt doesn't hit. I think. It looks like it doesn't though. No, it doesn't. I don't think it does. Unless it's for Gen here. I don't think so.
Underneath hell. 2 players in. Karan TPs with Texture. Karan gets the opener.
Karan able to find one. EU going to be taken down. Texture eating a bit of damage.
Bang
here.
did a good
Bang
smoke. That's a good read
forward, able to find one.
on the push.
Sights up to Lakia, but can't quite finish the job. Ends up getting taken down, but Lakia dealt damage. Taken down low, but still
It didn't
standing.
lead to kills, right? But I think that's the correct move there for Bang.
In tatters here for Gen.G. Can he collect the kills? There's the first one. Looking for the second, but then Meteor.
Base given over for life underneath hell. He's been insane. You know, the death off, and what an A. Honda Asana.
Oh, I saw this on Twitter. The Tower of Death.
Look at this stack.
Oh my god.
The Tower of Thieves.
Oh, a Tower of Thieves, yeah. That maybe that's what I was saying.
Where did they cook this?
Love it.
But Gen.G.
Pinterov, what's up? Oh yeah, I read yours, yeah. I forgot to say hi to you though.
Not looking like
Hope you're doing good, Mama.
this one for now. It's just going to be Karan poking and prodding around towards A main.
Like a Gen.G.
Yeah, nobody peeking in there.
I mean, they have zero information. They have no idea that this is happening.
Well,
what tech am I using on my site? I'm using TypeScript for the front end, Golang for the back end. But yeah, let me take front end. So front end, TypeScript, Next, and React, and then some libraries, you know, for the components and some more stuff. But that's for the front end, hosted on Vercel. Back end is Golang, hosted on DigitalOcean, and then Redis for the caching, Supabase for the database, and CDN on DigitalOcean as well.
Play late lurk, wanted to play backstab, smokes off market, Busio. The only one here does have a sheriff, can deal some damage. For now, switch gonna be hit. Nice shot across. Does take
Flash dash combo there again, by the way.
Meteor able to find that kill.
It's such a basic but so good combo. Flash and dash.
Karan with a late lurk, but not going to catch them going through mid just yet. He's at top mid. Could do some damage.
Just checking out the rest of the site. Nothing going to be spotted there. A little bit of damage across there. EU whittled away at down to 68.
They're making sure to be careful here because you don't want to lose any gun to a pistol.
Not connecting Karan now. Slow creeping up here towards market. EU potentially in a really rough spot.
Oh, Karan with the flank.
Karan thinking better rub. Pushes forward.
Oh man.
Unable to find the damage.
Dude, he almost got owned.
Finds himself a second kill. Bang gonna be taken down. Noting cry out over to the side. Being revealed. Savvy with
There
a
it
headshot.
is.
Meteor finds himself a second. Cryo will get
Scoops.
one.
Good morning.
Stop them from carrying over
Hope
all
it's
of
that
these
well.
weapons, but Gen.G will find themselves a 2-0 start.
Yeah, so far, could have been a stabilize himself. Karan able to stabilize. Early op for Cryo.
That is for
Blast
market.
cannon. No
That
armor
knife.
invested. This could be interesting to see where he's going to challenge. He's deep
No,
in
wait,
mid.
it's not for market. No, yeah, it is for market. Okay, I was mistaking it for the smoke.
Behind Pizza. Knife's not going to confirm his position.
Oh, but the shot goes wide.
Oh, dude, that is unfortunate. I hate when this happens to me in ranked. I just hate it when it happens to me in ranked. You hold this angle and you just stop right before, right in front of your crosshair. And then your brain is lagging. It's like not comprehending it. And then you shoot anyways. And you miss. And you die.
Oh, but the shot goes wide. Cryo doesn't find the connection, but Meteor does. Taken down. And that is a monstrous kill to be found here for Gen.G. They look to try to convert a bonus. Bang pushing forward, sending out the paranoia of a texture. Able to still find one. The full flash connecting. He dashes forward.
Oh,
He has no idea where
that
he's
is...
going.
yeah, Bang was...
He can't see a damn
He was
thing.
blinded like crazy.
Just TPing into the wall.
A bit unnecessary greedy, I think.
Gen.G's just so patient. Oh, great shots from Boostio. Is he going to anticipate that Lakia is right behind the other corner?
The patience is super important here on Gen.G's side. It is very important because
Weapon to be picked up for
they're
Lakia.
just punishing 100 Thieves. They're letting 100 Thieves
EU.
make the mistakes themselves. On
This round.
defense, that even.
Absolutely out of the hands of 100 Thieves.
And this is something that 100 Thieves were so good at when I was VOD reviewing, particularly on this map, is dodging utility, dodging flashes, but Gen.G just baits them right into it. You know, 100 Thieves gets a little overconfident with their potential weapon advantage, and Gen.G just punishes the heck out of them. Munchkin's just willing
Exactly
to full
what we
flash
said.
texture so they can set up the rest of the players, and Bang is just screwed.
EU chance to do some damage, but Karan
Nice. Karen has some immense focus wherever he's pushing. Same type of focus here on market where he almost got killed because he
swings out a little
didn't
bit
check our
wider,
corner.
adjusts a little bit faster, and every single weapon taken out of the hands here.
G.
Oh,
Oh no.
and then Bang, I mean, forward. Full flash
Here, this.
up. Cannot find it. And
That
then
is
Bang,
so
I mean,
greedy.
just
Also bad
full
timing
flashed
on
up. Man has
this
no
swing.
idea where he's going.
I see what they want to do. Like they want to blind and then swing, but
Just plows forward
Yeah.
into the wall. Nice.
it happens.
It's a eco round now. 400 Thieves, but defender side on ascent. See it all the time. Teams are able to string together some thrifties. Gen.G is doing their diligence, just making sure there's any push outs they're accounted for, because 100 Thieves definitely will get aggressive.
What's the plan here now?
Yasuna trying to push this angle with a stinger. Seeing if maybe he
They're
can
just
catch
looking
somebody
for
up close
info.
and personal. Maki is there, but Flash just backs him off.
That's an info
And
flash
Bang
to hear
up on
footsteps.
top. See if that's going to be read by texture. He's at least.
I wonder if he saw
potentially
someone's
suspecting it.
barrel there.
Smoke coming through, and he's just going to go ahead and spray across. The
I think he
counter spray
did.
does confirm presence, but cannot find that kill. Now Meteor going to be dealt with over here in B main. Weapon recovered. EU just looking to back away. Flash catching, but Boostio reinforcing. Tucked away now. Good early advantage here for 100 Thieves.
And it's huge. Texture being so weak makes that entry way more difficult. 100 Thieves doing a good job. Keeping themselves from taking much damage. The fragment.
Just a little bit of damage across there. Asuna just spraying, trying to see if he can find anything. 0 point in the meantime, checking that there's no lurker over in wine. Land coming through, dash across, Asuna able to find one. Karan going to be taken down, Lakia pushing forward, cannot steady that aim. Boostio gets the headshot, which on the corner, Munchkin finds one, finds himself a second.
Nice try.
3 overall, but now Texture all on his lonesome, 24 HP. Tries for the readjust. Boostio still here and having the backup plan for the team.
Oh.
Texture will find
Nice
one, but
try.
Bang will
Nice try. Where did it all go wrong?
Land coming through.
During the plant, right? So Omen gets the plant right. And I think because of that positioning, by the way, he probably expected more help going in here. Jet delayed, for what reason? Jet is in the smoke, but there's currently a smoke.
Line.
Wait, Jet is looking behind.
In the meantime,
Ah, okay, I understand. Numbers advantage,
no lurker over in
and
line.
because of that smoke that Jet has here,
Plan coming through. Dash
it's hard for KO to, I guess, hold that area. I feel like they are just outnumbered here. One of these just have to rush that.
Pushing forward, cannot steady that aim.
Yeah, and then missing shots. Unlucky. Next round.
Push and pull from 100 Thieves. Hold off. And that's great.
We have a combo here.
Great push and pull.
Early knife. Into blind. Into what?
Pull from 100 Thieves.
Into smoke. So do you want to counter anyone who's peeking, you know, because the blind is missed? They just want to take space with this combo. Not necessarily kill.
They're going in hard.
Ah, okay. I totally see them. Yeah, I totally see it.
Rushing up over the top, TP forward.
And that there is to counter anyone going after the Jet.
From Karen, gets himself.
I'm pretty sure at least.
Hunter's Fury, just fishing for any kind of tags. Nothing going to be noted there. Nothing caught. It's Cryo.
And at the same time, they had Omen in the TP into the back side. That is a great entry.
Cryo on the repeat, just meant to find one, but bang now. Dealt with, dead. Cryo finds his second, but he's down to 12 HP.
That is such a nice entry.
Push and pull.
When I saw this, I thought, are they gonna go for kills? But no. It's all a timing play.
Let's see what Gen.G wants to do. They're going in hard.
Yep, rushing up over the top.
And then Omen calls out the info as well. Is it clear? Is it clear?
TP forward.
If it's clear, then Jet holds to the stairs. Very nice. Very, very nice. It's all these 3-2-1 calls that they do. I don't know how many teams in VCT do that. I know the Western teams, it's like a 50-50 if they do that. When it comes to Korean teams, they love doing the 3-2-1 calls because I think many of them picked it up from Overwatch. Some of these players are from Overwatch, for example, Munchkin. And also Gen.G was in Overwatch too. So the coordination we see from these Korean players, like for example, really early on in Valorant, same with Munchkin, the 3-2-1 calls,
Texture dashing in,
all is the reason for that.
Great, and he was so aware. Now they've got a lockdown versus lockdown.
Here.
Do have the no
You don't have the
Munchkin.
Sova ulti from Lakia to shut down the Killjoy ulti.
Invest in that in this round. Gen.G once again against the Thrifty, being cautious.
I don't think Boostio is gonna use any ult here. I'm just gonna skip forward a bit.
Still holding and
Oh wow,
swings right into it.
that is a big
At the same
headshot.
time, though, able to find Cryo. Looks like Lakia suspicious that Bang is going to be sat back.
That is
here
a
in
free
blind.
weapon.
Weapon recovered. Busio able to collect that. There's no other presence over towards B.
And this is something 100 Thieves loves to do.
I
Tough
think they
players in
know
corners, try to
that
catch
there's
you
a
off
TP here.
guard.
Yep, they know about the TP. They heard it.
Bang is just dead to rights. No way out.
They heard the TP.
Smart read here from the side of Gen.G, but not out of the woods yet. Asana tucked back, pushing forward, spraying through. Lakia trying to hound him down, but switch has been hit, but door has been broken.
30 seconds left.
This pop flash going to be sent through. Lakia able to turn away from it. Gets so much spray damage across on
Nice.
Busio while blinded. And that just takes away the hero rifle. Recovery here from EU. Scoops it up. But now he's just tucked in the corner. They're just swinging forward. They want this man dead.
Yeah, that's the back out.
Backpedal. The drone to check. The pull away. Does he just save it? Does he try to deal some damage?
I think he's gonna try and do
Off
damage
that Hunter's Fury.
on exits.
Looks like
He
just
has to
any
die
kind of
here
exit
because
he can
he's
get, but
very
otherwise
low
he
on
wants to
money.
tuck back and keep
So
that
he's not
phantom
gonna be able
in his
to
possession.
drop anything.
I think Gen.G here so
Ah,
weak.
well, you can
They
save
don't wanna give
actually
up
as
any
well.
more
Right?
kills.
Sure.
They know that that Hunter's Fury is one away.
Jump peek there.
Actually, if he has no, if he dies here, I think.
Oh, we saw him.
Yep, quick little jump peek there.
Yeah, he can't buy then. Okay, never mind.
Through.
My bad on that.
Yeah, some players.
Timeout from one of the Thieves.
Prepping for the
Well, there's timeout called. Of it so far on this defensive side. Another ult built up. EU with that final kill, able to get the Hunter's Fury ready.
Get out of
See
my
if it
way.
comes into play, if he's just going to be saving it, waiting for
Good
that
for the-
lockdown from Meteor.
Yeah, he's looking for that Hunter's Fury.
Recon Bolt
Angle off the
to
recon
check
dart.
for the early aggression, then
Gen.G wise to it.
knife in market as well.
Not going to get cleared. Flash into the face of Texture.
Blocking sight.
Overall, looking fairly nonplussed. Tailwind now going to be popped, pushing forward.
Oh man, they don't check that corner. They don't check that corner. That's the second time.
Finds Meteor. Very solid start here for 100 Thieves, only losing out on one player so far. Locky and Munchkin now left scratching
It's no
their
big
heads.
deal, like if they lose a few rounds here on attack, because they got 5 rounds, so they can
Maybe
reset
find some
economy
space, but Munchkin about to be
whenever they
challenged.
switch.
Huge from Cryo.
Clean with a
But you
shot.
still want to win as many as possible.
Finisher pushing forward, doesn't read the Lakia.
Cryo also
Gonna be that
didn't
far forward,
notice
ends up
that.
getting taken down. Lakia spotting out one, decides to back away. Tap onto the spike, clear on the recon, no. Does get pinged. Dart's now going to be flying at his feet. Gets the plant down, he's able to get that money at least, but EU clean it up once
Yeah,
more.
at least you get the plant money.
It's been a little bit.
Everything recon looking for their own blade storm available for them. Recon looking for the
That is a neat recon placement.
spot out on the one. It's going to be a back off here. Hunter's Fury not coming through.
Yeah, saving it for the lockdown, it feels like.
You don't want to open it up on a jet.
Also that.
4 ultis for
Bit of an
Wonder
attempted
Thieves.
bait from Gen.G.
I feel like Gen.G has a way better ult
Hunter's
economy
Furies, both
as well,
lockdowns there. Counters
because
are
any
available.
kills you get on Wonder Thieves
Gen.G
don't really count to the ult points.
Really trying to work the map, trying to clear the alarm bot in mid. Will it land? Oh, it's too far. Forward
Did it
position.
destroy anything?
Not gonna catch it.
You can hear with Munchkin here if anything was destroyed or not.
It's right inside of that smoke.
Yeah, not really going to be able to avoid it.
I think it makes a tiny faint sound. It does for trap wires, I know at least.
Sending the flash in here towards Free Fragment, instantly coming through.
Good counter.
Looking to save them all.
That's a lot of utility for just one
Forces them back.
person there.
Again, attempted the entry, but bang in the
Come
same
on,
position.
guys.
It's the same players, but this time he gets Munchkin on top. Lockdowns committed
They
from both
lost
sides.
a killjoy ulti because they didn't check that corner.
Lock it out in mid, able to find one, the peak coming through, but I don't think they're going to read EU whatsoever. They do not. Lock it again.
That's the
last
third
man
time in a
standing.
row. Whenever, well, not in a row, but whenever they go to that area,
Just
third
sat
time.
Here on short. Spike stranded
10
over at
seconds
market.
left.
They don't check the corner.
Seeing if he can get away with anything. Time dwindling. Let's see if anybody's going to go for it. Yeah, there's the spot. Makia trying to get away. Still have Cryo to consider.
Found them.
Since other recon, do they push forward? No, not fast enough.
As good as players, we need a quick peek.
Put anything.
See something that
Okay,
somebody should
you're
be
around.
checking for.
Revealing area.
At least doing a quick peek to see.
Early knife.
Era.
Oh?
Far forward here.
Yeah, early knife
Doesn't
actually.
put any damage back there onto Asuna. He just gets whittled away at Boosie at the same time. Back
And
over across the
From
map,
both
getting
kills.
tagged down to 57.
this is 100 Thieves in their element when they're able to push out towards the mains, take control of the extremities of the map like they have, tuck Boostio in a corner. Things like this is what makes them so difficult to read because they're all over the map trying to catch you off guard.
Here.
And it's starting to work.
These weird angles,
Now it's
for
Gen.G's
example,
turn to find the
Killjoy
response,
here,
to find the
those are the
counter to it.
things that will lead to kills if you
Makia
don't
does
check
have an
corners
open.
as Gen.G.
Back up that Hunter's Fury. Both lockdowns were used, so. still
And
those
then it
Hunter's
gets under the
Furies
skin.
Be invested to find picks.
Push down Cat. EU at the same time. Jiggle peeking back over at spawn.
Ah,
Zero
he messed
point,
up there.
not quite going where
They
he
messed
wanted
up.
it to. Doesn't gain much information. EU quick to rotate over, decides to hold on to the dart for a little bit longer. As Texture gets himself
No,
up
watch
into
out,
window, and
KO.
Munchkin not reading that he's being shot at whatsoever. Texture now does come in, manages to find that backstab, but cannot displace Asuna, who holds down the site.
They need a timeout at this point. Like if I was the coach, I would take a timeout. I would be a bit stern in the voice. I would not yell or anything, but I would be making sure at least that they know that they're being stopped. It's like I would say I would be more proud of a bad cheeseburgers at McDonald's with like half of the patty outside of the box almost. The cheese is outside of the burger and the lettuce is like in the bag, not even in the box of the burger. Not even box, wrapping.
for him and shut on the door.
30 seconds
Meteor.
left.
Because the way they
Presence Snell does find that
check
one, but they're
things
both
here.
stacked up. And neither
KO knife into no awareness, not
will
checking
fall. 100
corners.
Thieves now one round
It's
away
all
from
just
tying things up at 5-5.
small
And
things
now the utility exchanges are starting to
that
go
add
100
up.
Thieves' way. They're not really getting caught out.
Do we get that
Gen.G.
replay? Not replay, I
Special
mean
munchkins, you-
timeout. There's the timeout. All right. Coach is, you know, well, what's it called? Like bobbing his head. Lakia also making sure people understand. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Did the coach talk
Peek out.
help?
Hit by them. Cryo now. Set up, anticipating maybe a bit of a jiggle peek out. Dart over the top. Smoke as well invested. That'll force him back. Good space being taken, but 0 point. Not going to be noting anybody. Alarm bot not going to be cleared out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of flirting with another
Good
hit
placements on the
towards
alarm
mid
bots
here
by
to see if
Boostio, by the way.
maybe they could bait out some attention. See if they can
He
sniff
switches
this
up
operator out.
positions.
Got two, basically able to stare in towards market. And watch that push up.
And they've been, if they're slow on the early part of rounds, they haven't pushed mid this aggressively. So kind of in your
Now
mind,
they're taking
100
their time
Thieves, aware
compared to
that they couldn't
before.
push these corners. Gen.G being so patient, freezing the map
I think
right
that's
now,
because the jet was scouted.
not really giving much info over 100 Thieves. But 100 Thieves seems to be reading it reasonably well.
Up in sight.
Point again going through texture.
Now they check the corner with the
Utilizing
jet.
that time. Flash across, but way too late. Munchkin swings in the market, ends up getting taken down. The Hunter's Fury from EU again, finding a kill. Meteor dead. Just spamming across.
He
the
wanted
map.
to go for flash,
Another advantage
but he
here.
moved in
Second
before the
finds one.
flash. Let me see
Munchkin swings in the
if
market.
actually did.
Utilizing that time. Flash
Where is that flash supposed to go? I have no idea.
across, but dead. Just spamming across the map.
Now they
Another
get the
advantage here.
spike.
This texture finds one, but then immediately gets taken
Ba
out.
not bang. Karen has been trying to get the spike there for
But still a
what
null
feels
command
like
in their back
15
pocket,
seconds.
As well as Bang here on the site. The swing out of the smoke and Lakia doesn't know what hit him. It's Karen able to see one, tries to go in for the challenge, but Cryo will have absolutely none of it. We are tied up at 5-5.
What he should do
That's phenomenal patience
I think,
from 100 Thieves. Just waiting this out.
is not
anticipating
peek.
that
Maybe a
Gen.G
wall
hadn't
bang,
moved,
if
hadn't
anything, but
re-rotated, hadn't
easier
cleared
said than
any
done.
space, and they just hold right and short, right outside of mark. Found some
All right.
guns. Karan
Redemption.
and Lakia. So that Hunter's Fury though as well for Lakia. See if he can find an opportunity to use it. They're three-man stacking here towards A. Maybe looking to try to challenge some of these mains now. Try to control the
What is
extremities
the
of the
play
map a bit
with
more.
Jet and Killjoy
Push up into
in
B at the
B?
moment. This is just going to be the turret cleared out. Nano waiting around the corner, and Cryo as well, shifting over by Ali. Gen.G just poking and prodding, just trying to remove some of this util that they've been struggling with in these last several rounds. It's right back to that slow pace.
Got an opportunity. This is one of those rounds where EU is the one trying to guard tree. So you don't have to worry about those flashes from Asuna. See if they can take advantage of this, but he's got this Odin.
0 point sees nothing. Shift over from Asuna, getting a little bit closer. Fragment said to try to check over towards Twitch. Recon now up over the top. Doesn't get cleared out. No, gets the ping
There
on
we
the
find
and there's
one.
the Odin.
And
The
another
second,
one.
He's got it now. Spike.
Down.
Stranded. Texture. Dead. Lakia pushes forward.
Good
finds
timing
one
by
Meteor.
100 Thieves.
Seconds left.
And man's just trying to rotate over, but his teammates are all dead. Boostio spotting him out. And there's a 50-50 setup here.
EU has been
Cryo on the other side.
really good with the
Just no
shock,
util
with the
deep
recon
enough
bolts.
to bother EU. He's able to get that recon, get a ton of peaks. I mean, Gen.G tried to react to it,
10
but with
seconds
just the
left.
Guardian, couldn't clear it quick enough. All that info garnered, and it's another round.
Rescue building up for EU.
Let me see here. Where did it go?
That streak building up, that
Oh, there, yeah.
building behind them. And Gen.G still scattered. No
Took too much time. Okay, new round.
with deeper utility, and they don't. And he punishes the heck out of them for it. Just so smart.
Small detail. Sorry for the pause. Small detail. Gen.G pinging here. They are actively seeking out the recon bolts. They are thinking about the recon bolts. They know it's an
So
issue.
smart. Making sure here, I think, gonna give the ult over to Munchkin, indeed.
Command could transition this into a fairly fast hit. It looks like that's going to be the case as Command does get
Preemptive
popped
smoke
here.
by Bang as well. Nice, because they tracked
Slow on the
ulti. They knew there was an ulti.
Entry here from Texture gets himself up on top of Jet.
And
Bang out
he
to the
was
open, ends up
owned.
beating it down. Lakia, Hunter's Fury
Peeked out
committed.
too early.
Asuna dead. Texture setting up that cloud burst here. Cryo able to find one, but Texture
Ah, yeah.
is back
I was
within
thinking
the
they might
smoke.
miss each other there for a
Finds
second.
the kill. Knives pop. 2 players now. They're
That
trying to
placement
clutch
on
it.
the
Lucio
spike,
and
by the way,
EU.
I think that's because
Versus
of
four. Push coming in,
lineups,
Texture.
right?
Attention. Pulled
I've
away.
seen it many
Ends up
times
falling.
before, but
That's
I
the
think
start.
it's because of lineups due to Sova and Killjoy and so on.
Drone to try and scout everybody here within the site itself. No one disconnected, no one out in main, no one on a
Also the
flank.
positioning for holding it and so on,
looks like they're gonna face
it's
this
pretty
together.
easy.
Double push up, pop flash gonna be sent just to try to slow them down, stay them off a little bit more. And EU with the spray, able to find one, but now he's all on his lonesome. 2 players to try to get rid of the swing, getting ready to come through.
Good.
They can't
Good
quite
contact
clutch it
play.
out. We're tied up 6 easy.
6 rounds on
Ahead, yeah.
on defense there. Going into defense, I mean, it's very good.
6
Economy.
overall on paper. Sounds like it'd be fantastic for him, but 100 Thieves are a different beast, and they're starting things off gorgeously.
Man,
What a
dude,
shot. Fantastic for him,
dude.
but 100 Thieves
Where is that flash? Is that
defense is
team
where you would
flash
favor
or
6
enemy
and 6
flash?
overall on paper. Sounds like it'd be fantastic.
That is Asuna's flash. Yes.
Like it'd be fantastic for him, but 100 Thieves are a different beast, and they're starting
Yep,
things off. Asuna
very
takes
nice.
Quite a bit of damage, but Karan just has to back away. A little bit of spray across the sea, waits for his teammates to rotate over, but Spike now planted. Recon, quick clear, no pings found, and no shock darts held here by Lakia to try to interrupt this. Door gonna be broken, Meteor able to find one, but now tag low, swings back in, does get himself a second. Karan noted, dealt with. Lakia now, last man standing, can't quite make it
Oh,
happen.
almost got 2.
Just comes down, flashes there with tech, so that may get it done. Thieves.
Looking for a similar rush out here. Just ignoring the one-way setup. Pop flash gonna be sent in. Munchkin doing a decent amount of damage.
Oh,
Texture
dude.
collecting 2.
The
Cryo
double
and EU.
headshot is massive
Both
there.
taken out. Munchkin doing a decent amount. Looking for a
I
similar
wanna
rush
see this
out
again.
here. Just ignoring
Flash.
the one-way setup. Pop flash gonna be sent
Into
in.
blind,
Munchkin
by the
doing
way,
a decent amount of
blinded
damage.
as well.
Texture collecting 2. Cryo and EU.
Good combo with the
Both
Omen.
taken out. Weapon cannot be recovered here.
So yeah, they don't get any weapons. That's fine.
They'll even just juggle him back. Not one.
Yeah, smart.
Advantages handed over here to Gen.G. What a bailout from Texture.
Just Gen.G's so good with sheriffs.
Now in the danger zone here is 100 Thieves. Any more kills, any more weapons lost.
Oh, he saw him, he saw him. Yep.
Smokes in ahead of the 0 point. Into the back.
Oh,
push for
the
Texture,
pre-aim.
finds himself a third. Looking for the 4th, looking for the ace. Will not find it.
The pre-aim is
Bang
sick there.
denies that away from him. Pushes back the weapon,
That is
scoops
such
up
a
the
good
vandal.
job by Karen.
Finally
Karen
slices
took
this
all the
already.
attention there.
Catastrophic for the side of 100 Thieves. See if he can get the win. Ooh. Shots through, just looking to try.
Oh yeah, that's where you can
Whittle
also
away at him.
that's
Shot
also how you can
right
counter
in
that
front of
spot.
his face.
Wall bang in there.
Plant in. An off default plant allows him to avoid these shock darts as the drone goes on the hunt. Cannot get that dart reveal.
They gotta play together.
With
I
a
think he
Nichiri's
knows
bang.
both of them are there because Meteor stepped
Come down to timing.
and Lakia was
available for
droning super close to the corner.
Lakia inching his way
So it doesn't
forward.
make sense
Time
that,
for the twiddle. The drop down, Lakia not getting taken out.
That he steps
Meteor
that far back.
delivering the final headshot. Tied
Yep.
up once.
Nice. Next round.
Cute. You could also buy some of that util, but oh me, oh my. What a round. Oh,
Cryo.
what a shot.
Fantastic shutdown. It's a hell of a lot of damage. Down to 10 HP, but push here onto the side coming through. Karan.
Whoa, whoa,
Shots in.
he is
Suspects
in
are gonna be a
trouble
little bit
here.
deeper, and he does not turn for the flash. He's going to be taken out. That's going to be a weapon recovered here for the
Yeah,
side of
he's in
100
big
Thieves.
trouble
Meteor now
there.
arriving in heaven fragment. Disrespects it, drifts across it, finds the headshot, but bang, takes him down. And what a reply from 100 Thieves. Get ecoed, they eco him right back.
Spike
Minor
planted.
investment. Lucky now, last one
I
standing.
have a feeling of how this round went. Like this round, the feeling I got when I saw all this go down here, like, well, this shot here, that happens, right? That's a
You could also
let me
buy
see
some
here.
of that util, but oh me, oh my.
Hail Mary, what's it called? Vandal. He's kind of off from ulti, but he's expecting that he will get a few kills, get the ulti for next round if he dies.
What a round.
Damage.
And do they leave the orb for him?
Oh, what a shot!
Nope.
Fantastic.
Sova takes it. All right, so they get the kill here. Sure. But then here, on site, he's alone. Karen is alone. There's no way anyone can help him, of course.
On the side coming.
Can he TP out? He can TP out. But I think he plays for the choke point, assuming that one of the Thieves are not going to run in.
A hell of a lot of damage. Down to 10 HP, but push here on the side coming through. Charon.
And then he misses shots. Then Flash comes in.
Then
What can you do?
suspension gonna be in a little bit
Yeah, you need to dodge that Flash. And yeah, the feeling I was getting here, it's like
right back.
you try to drink tap water and you haven't let it run for a while, and you get
What a
some
response.
funky
And they just turn up
funky
the pace
taste,
and they start hitting some wins. A great
and
early
it's not a
battle.
good taste.
Everybody just against
And I'm going to be going off.
4 Meteor Guardian down to Sheriffs.
They go fast again.
Shorty for Lakia. Phantom 4 Meteor Guardian for Texture, and they're just going to keep the pace going.
Storming their way through. Nano going to be going off. Paranoia connecting onto a couple players. And Austin another turret. Finishes him off. Surely not another one. Going to be going off.
What?
Paranoia connecting onto a couple.
For Texture, and they're just
Oh, the blind.
going to keep the pace going.
Yeah, the blind disables the audio,
Storming their way through.
and there's the molly. Well, they see the molly, of course,
Nano going to
but
be going off. Paranoia connecting onto a couple players. And Austin another
the
turret.
turret. Oh, dude. They still get vulnerable, so turret does a lot more damage.
Finishes him off. Surely not another one.
Dude,
Meteor's util getting so much value. And somehow it's happening
the round
again.
before,
What
it's
is
a
going
thrifty
on?
against
This
a
is
buy.
madness.
Now they
They're
just all
reading each
lose
other
that money.
So well. Oh, the spot.
That's the spot, but he TP's back, Gen. They think he's maybe in hell, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure too, that's 7. But I also feel like at the same time, 100 Thieves wouldn't rush in like that
Counter spray down.
if it wasn't a pistol round. And now they rushed in when it was a buy round, but I think because of how it went in the previous round, that's why they did it.
Another MasterCard thrifty. 8-8. These teams.
So I wouldn't be surprised if,
inseparable.
let's say, I haven't seen this match, but I'm calling it now. 100 Thieves next buy round, or I think they will be able to buy. So yeah, next buy round, they will play slower. And if it works well, they will keep on playing slow. If it doesn't work well, they will go fast.
These have been some of the most explosive
That's kind of the
rounds you
downside
will
of
see on Ascent.
having
They are just
an
clobbering each other on A.
emotion-based decision-making
Look
process.
At these nanos, so wonderfully placed, and bang just gets
Again.
driven by.
Talking about the flashes in the previous round.
Yeah. Give me more of that. I'm enjoying this.
But it's also an upside, of course. Sometimes it's very good.
Waiting out to see if there's going to be a ping, but instead, 100 Thieves read it. Just spray across. Texture falls. Going to be a ping.
What was his
enjoying
play here?
this.
Oh, he's blinded.
Well,
No, he's not.
the economy needs to be broken if that's going to be the case. Texture waiting out to see if there's
I don't think they heard the drop down, so they expect the jet to still be up there.
going to be a ping, but instead,
Also
100
didn't
Thieves
see the drop
read
down.
it. Just spray across.
Opens so much space on A, and that brings out the fragment from Gen.G to make sure that they can reposition, and Munchkin just plops himself right into.
Obviously, it's not exactly it's not exactly everything that goes into mind there. So I said emotion based, right? So Boosty, for example, that he's not the only one making calls, but we know that these guys, Asuna, Cryo, EU, and Bang, aren't really the same type of energy as Boosty is, because we can see that in the camps, we can see that from previous iterations of the squad, and we also know how Booster is and how loud he gets, and like how he likes to leave his chair very often. But at the same time, when you are that type of person on stage like that, you don't really switch that off when you go in game again. Like you don't switch on and off, right? So that's why it's based. It's based in that because it affects your decisions whether you want it or not. Like the chemicals in your head, all these chemicals that make you raise yourself out of a chair, they fire out of, well, not fire off, but they end up being produced in your head before you even are aware of it. So I think it affects the decision making. Whereas if you try to limit it, I think Gen.G does it, for example. A downside there is that you don't have the snowball effect as much. And a good thing here for Boostio and the team, like when it goes well, you have this snowball effect that just gives you more, how do you say, more room for creativity, more room for confidence and all those things. And you can make, yeah, good decisions still.
To see if he'll push out, but Munchkin gonna think better of it. Gets the check,
my
though.
point is that it becomes predictable.
Munchkin wanting to push it. Takes him down a little bit low, bang.
But at the same time, Gen.G also is predictable because if they don't do that thing, you just have to think in a flowchart type of thing.
The answer's going to be no. No attempt at a spray. No command now going to be popped. So they rotate over here in towards B, but Meteor able to collect one kill. Weapon still works just fine, and Meteor shuts down 3. Res can come through. Austin is still in the fight.
Hold on, I want to see that again here.
Weapon still works just fine, and
Nice.
shuts down 3. Res can come through. Austin is still in the fight. The push now, the fluttering take attempt coming in as Karan able to find
There's some nice shots there.
Still,
He's in spawn.
working. He's over in their spawn.
30 seconds left.
A massive opportunity here for him.
No
Is
way
this
they
called
The
out?
door shot. They know.
Yep, it is called
They're
out, I
so
think.
aware at the moment. Karan staring over here towards Alley. Tucks back though. But Munchkin left lingering. He's got the spike
Oh, he heard him.
under his control, and Karan's got
He's run crazy. The bait out. On.
pendulum swinging up 9-8, but it has just been
No aggressive play?
fairly
No.
pendulum swinging map. These players just back and forth, giving over these rounds. Again, softer by here for the side of 100 Thieves. Guardian, 4 Stingers. Pull back from Meteor. Paranoia timing is gorgeous.
Nice
Meteor
shot down.
collecting the first kill.
There we go.
Collecting a second. Boostio dead. Karan here at Hell. But that's exactly where he's looking to send 100 Thieves. 2 kills picked up.
Oh.
Meteor with a finisher.
Yep.
At util instead.
So look, the round before this one, they played slow in the beginning, they got kill.
They pedal back just
Now
on
it
the
didn't
strike.
work out. Let's
Meteor
see,
up
do
as
they
well.
switch it up?
And I love the change. So does 100 Thieves, though.
Yeah.
Both have
Do they
their
go fast here?
lockdowns.
He's back into the full investment here for him.
Knife
Available
says
for
no.
both to try to clear
The
out
knife
lockouts.
says no.
They come into play. 100 Thieves for now, just wanting to take some
Otherwise, they would have gone fast here, I feel like. They would have definitely gone fast.
early space. But, okay, Undersphere gonna go across. Looking for the tags, though. Not gonna be found, and that opens up for a fairly free use
He
lockdown.
found nothing.
Meteor can get a timing one to counteract.
That is such a big big use of the ulti, just to get nothing, even if you get a kill, but you have the Kill G ulti here. I think because they have so many ultis alive, or up, I mean, they want to cycle something.
Try to stave them off. Could just be nullified off the rip, but texture for now.
But I've noticed
Moving forward,
Lakia
thinking
doesn't
about it,
use
just
his
hands out
ulti to
prior
punish the
around
Kill G
corner.
ulti as much
On
as
top of the box, tries to get the
he
flick.
likes to go
Not
for
quite
kills.
gonna make it happen this time.
Jeez. Thought we might get a repeat of that one
Or
earlier.
early punish.
Yeah.
Or maybe
The
it's
elbow
because
being-
of the KO knife. It could be the reason there. KO knife.
Texture so aware. Hitting the flow state right now is Gen.G. They've sent 100 Thieves pedaling over to the other side of the map. And that's going to be the strong side for Gen.G. A lot of that initiator utility over there. Plus Karan, the paranoia and the smokes. He's nasty to deal with, but still in hell. So there's an opportunity here for 100 Thieves.
Wait out the 0 point. Look at these rotations. They really think that this is going to be a B hit now. They're about to have their world turned upside down. 0 point. Spotting on a 1. Karan, though, still here at Hell. Finally going to be
One
done
for
with.
one.
Asuna taken out. Taken out. Pop flash over the top. The swinging from Lakia. Odin in hand. Finds one.
Nice.
Bang now. Dead.
Nice clear.
Spike now planted. 20 seconds here. Does have the lockdown, but do you commit it? Versus 4. Door now broken. And they're in such a poor spot. EU. Little
What
bit late
was
to
that?
react.
Meteor.
Versus 4. Door now broken.
What is this? It's like Sova is blending in with the background here, and it doesn't
They're in such
register
a
for
poor
him.
spot, EU. A little bit late Gets one, but now dead.
Same with EU.
Busio alone. Can't make it happen. Munchkin with
It's like they are best friends that they really don't want to shoot each other, but they have to, and a tier goes down. Let's see next round here. Pause. From who?
Not
Wonder Thieves. They're getting instructions. Okay. So maybe the coaches noticed the same patterns.
Odin for Gen.G, but
Hold on, we have to mute.
economy.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to do it a couple times. But got an opportunity to at least start that march right here, right now. A bit of a check. Meteor just backpedals a bit.
Denying info.
Dodge it.
Nice.
Taking their time. I mean, Gen.G's been so aggressive sometimes in the beginning of these rounds. You have to worry that, you know, it's going to be Texture and Munchkin, or Texture and Charon, or Charon and Munchkin. You never know who's going to be coming
As soon
around
as they
that
hear the
corner.
Killjoy turret, they know what's gonna happen here, I think.
everybody.
But they don't expect the jet on the box.
So far forward. He's up into
That is a good off angle.
No util sent over at A. Or over in mid, I should say, as Cryo goes for an entry.
Nice, nice, very nice.
Able to shut him down. Repeats over towards main. Meteor, however, covering fire, finding one. And Karen still here in hell. Bang finds one, but that is not
That is
enough.
such a good read by Gen.G.
EU last
Very
one
good read.
standing once more. Gen.G, barring a miraculous clutch, they're getting themselves up to match point. The Jiggle Peak, they note him. And they want to take everything away from him.
Gen.G are
What a read
being
from Gen.G.
proactive in the right way.
It's so
Very
difficult
often.
there for
I
100 Thieves to find
I
any
think that's very difficult.
advantage. Charon's
It is really
immediately
difficult to
TPing out from behind Gen.
have the read on a
Texture
team
just
like
never really noticed
100
in
Thieves
time.
when they also are
Up
so
on top of
skilled.
heaven. Charon just a devil in hell. And just reigning supreme from that position, and Munchkin is going to get the final kill.
Teams, rough. Munchkin might not even give him the some spin. Absolutely pristine from them.
Look at this off positioning, getting aggressive with it. Smoke to cover it. The Guardian.
Here.
Ooh, the spam.
Wait.
Aggressive with it. Smoke to cover it though.
Here.
Ooh, the spam damage. Bang with the Guardian.
I don't think he had any reason.
Might have.
I don't see
Right?
how. Munchkin gonna look to
No,
try
just
to
test
reinforce
shooting, I
his position,
think.
expecting that there's still gonna be some kind of push coming through mid. It's tucked away, just ahead of the smoke dissipating.
Watch out here.
They're aware.
Is he gonna be ready for this?
Yeah,
He's not.
there it is,
Cryo,
Munchkin.
Very aware, very snappy. Taking too much damage now.
They tried to
Three
just
players
get some off
alive.
angle.
Yeah. With a judge. Gonna struggle to try to find value. Meteor.
Wait, did he see feet when it fell down?
To cover it though.
From Americas.
Let me see.
Look at this off positioning, getting aggressive with it.
He might have. Yeah, he might have seen the feet. No, maybe.
Smoke to cover it though.
I don't know. I think
Here.
I think he's just test shooting because it makes sense to back out like this. There's no ping or anything.
Kind of push coming. With a judge. Gonna struggle to try to find value. Meteor only one over on this A site. And with the ult check, gonna have a long rotation to reinforce A. If that's where 100 Thieves end up striking. Flash at the ready. Full util. Dumped here. It's gonna be popped. Meteor trying to buy some time here. Allow for the rest of the team to rotate over. Fragment gonna be thrown down right at Meteor's feet. He's got to push out off of that one, but he's got this one-way setup and he's able to collect a single kill.
Dude, he got away from the one way. He got away from the one way.
It's locking out, picking up the operator, taken down, bang. Gets
Good
himself a
patience
third.
by
Coming
Wonder
alive
Thieves
here
there.
when they need it the most.
Spike planted.
For Charon, it would be absolutely monstrous of him. This young gun, this rookie. Smoke clearly backed up, finds the first, but it's taken
Not
down
bad.
to 20 HP. Nigh impossible for him, especially with the flank coming around the back.
Yeah.
100 Thieves.
Nice try.
No, that's fair. Yeah. Used it.
They lost too many in the beginning here. Lakia and
to work
No,
with.
not lucky. I mean,
Hold it onto it.
Yeah.
texture
he's
and
holding on to it.
Munchkin.
Yeah, he hasn't used it. You're right. Just felt like so long ago that maybe he would have
Yeah.
used it.
Texture up from top mid.
Some info.
They're gonna
Okay.
really stack
Rush in
B.
there. Opposite here quickly.
They're anticipating
Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing
all
good.
the troubles that
Jungo,
Thieves have
what's
had
up?
at A when that's been their main point of attack without any early picks. Eventually, they're going to have to consider B, but with this op here, let's see if Texture can find the opening kill.
Oh, so close.
Swinging, but not wide enough for Texture to collect that one.
I'm doing good, man.
Relief as he manages
Just
to stay alive.
what reviewing this match here
Not enough to sell
because
it
I was
here, it
interested in
seems.
seeing how Gen.G won against
Believe it
100
is a
Thieves,
hit. It's gonna be Texture and Munchkin.
and
Trying to stave this
a lot
off.
of people are
Trying to close
you know
out the
saying
map.
100 Thieves are gonna win, 100
Thrown
Thieves
at
are
the
gonna
ready.
win, but nobody
Spread
seems
the
to be saying
initiator.
Gen.G is gonna win.
Tough to get a read.
Off doesn't clear it. Texture
Shanghai
off
Masters,
the
man.
field of Meteor. Able to find one,
bang.
tucks back in towards tree. Busio here behind him, working his way forward into the smoke. Looks for the
He got
shot,
in there for
finally
free.
stabilizes it. Doesn't take too much damage, but Karen now arriving.
Down A.
Finding the first, puts the spike on the floor. Wide
Oh,
swing, gets
both
himself
of them
another
wide swung.
elimination. Now Munchkin on the floor. Not looking at Resible here. Lakia
Oh, he tries to
hitting
bait.
over.
Spike planted.
Catches a glimpse of the shoulder. Can he go for the res? Tucks down. The
He gets
crouch,
the res.
saving him
Dude.
for a brief little moment. Looks for the shot. He
So
cannot
close,
have it.
so close, man.
They're able to spread the map just enough. It's being able to
You thought that maybe I'm hanging out in the wrong circles because I'm not consuming all the esports content in Valorant. I haven't had enough time lately, but on Twitter I've been seeing like 100 Thieves are gonna win by pro players and coaches and so on. So that's what I've based it on.
retake to go for the flood. A great lurk from Boostio.
And then on Reddit as well.
Get the kill on the
Reddit
Meteor.
usually reiterates whatever the most popular topic is, basically. So maybe it's because of how many NA supporters there are. Yeah, like you say in the chat, it could be like more NA people on Reddit and more NA people on Twitter and so on. And because of that, I have this like kind of biased experience.
Meteor had no idea. Dead to right. Great spray through. Hey, gonna be going the round.
After this, year two off of his own, needing to get cover going, taking us to a third map.
Off of a dead teammate.
Get
Let me
these
see,
next
what do
two
they do?
consecutively.
Info-wise.
Take us into
No
that
early
team.
info,
Have a
nothing.
chance.
They have an Omen there for
Taking us to a
play.
third map.
Yeah, they do the play, nothing registered.
Texture just gonna opt to not grab a gun. He's kind of playing off of a dead teammeit potentially. They went for a walkabout in A main, but that gives them
Yeah,
a
now
ton of
100
info.
Thieves know they can
This
play
is gonna be a
aggressive
B
because
hit.
they saw the aggro
We got a
play
lot of
over there.
reinforcements in place.
Nano to clear out the alarm box, which gonna be hit here as Pryo goes pushing forward. Recon pings
Oh,
him,
nice.
spray across
Nice
it, looking to
ping.
Take him down. Asuna as well gonna be noted as Meteor finds one, finds two, gets himself a third. Meteor
Huge ping, by the way.
wants this series to end. Busio, the last one standing, sees one, but he's noted. He's dead.
Man, that was a huge ping on the jet
Nano
here.
to clear out the alarm box, which gonna be hit here as Pryo goes pushing forward.
So not only that, you have Omen in the same positioning, and because of the molly, Killjoy has locked off B main as well. Really well done here by the placement on utility with the recon bolt.
Recon pings him though, spray
It's
across
just
it, looking-
standard stuff, like it's
Gonna
not
take him down. Asuna
super
as well.
super big, but with these smokes, I think it's fine to walk through the molly. Maybe it's not.
Gonna be noted.
They arrive. I would say it's not. It's fine to chill. Who has duty to shoot
B
the
hit.
recon
They've
bolt?
already got a lot
I
of
think Omen,
reinforcements in
right?
place.
Nano
Maybe not. No.
clear out
Omen.
the alarm box.
Omen doesn't have it because recon bolt is already out. We see that here. Hold on. Where's the yellow line?
Nano to clear-
Maybe I missed it. There it is. That's the yellow line. So we know Omen is not supposed to do it because he's gonna TP and he's gonna be locked in the TP animation. In that case, it's Jet, but Jet also has to worry about the push from here. In stairs, straight in front. So Jet is just trapped.
Switch gonna be hit here as Cryo goes pushing forward. Recon pings him though, spray across it, looking to try to take him down. Asana as well gonna be noted as Meteor finds one, finds two, gets himself a...
Yeah, really well done. Let's take a quick look at some other match as well. Gen.G playing G2 Esports in 2 days. Oh, 3 days. That's going to be a good match in this one too. Let's see here. What else would be fun to watch? I'm not going to watch an entire more match because I don't think I have enough time, but I'm going to watch a few maps here. Heretics versus Foot I've already seen as well. I wasn't too surprised once I saw like yeah, how Foot played. Foot got rolled. Very unfortunate. I guess it could be nice to figure out G2 versus Heretics. This comeback? We can look at this comeback. Map 2. I'm just gonna grab some more water. 1 second. Man, you guys know when it happens in ranked, you're like 10-2. You're all laughing in comms with the people. You're all you know, feeling good. Quick swapping your weapons, spamming the knife like it's the knife animation slash like it's a kid testing out Coca-Cola for the first time. And then you get this, the reverse sweep. It has happened a few too many times for me. I'm just gonna switch title on YouTube that we're watching this match, and Twitch as well. All right, let's take a look.
G2 should have some confidence going into this map. It's their map pick. They don't know what to really prepare.
Very similar. It's basically the same comps, but now we have a Cypher instead of Killjoy. I like that. I really like the Cypher instead of Killjoy. It's a different flavor. And I really think the Cypher has to be played differently in terms of anchoring because Killjoy has more power in terms of anchoring. But Cypher still goes for kills, I think.
Comp, I mean, could potentially only help G2, right?
Yeah, and they've been G2 in general have been so good on a map like Ascent.
Yeah.
This is where the IG
they have a sub-in as well.
shines. And the game.
That's one of the things with these younger teams. When you have a sub-in like that and it goes well, it's the honeymoon phase is super strong with young players. Like you haven't had enough, I guess, experiences where you kind of snap back to reality and you understand what's going on. You kind of become a bit too naive. You kind of forget a lot of things, and things flow. You don't end up in argues. You don't end up with doubts or anything like that.
Planning of how they like to manipulate rotations can shine.
A deep smoke as they try to funnel out and split in through B, but they're going to have to deal with all
shot
of
there
this
by
Cypher
Patitek.
utility. The flash on the other side of the cage is so nice as Patitek continues to hold the line. G2 still
These cages delay a ton.
trying to commit, though. Look at that trip.
Yeah, that Cypher chip might end up paying dividends, but Gen.G does get tagged by that KO dagger.
Icy trying to find some space out, and now they strike, now they overwhelm. And G2 are finding a lot of space here for Benji Fish. He's still playing backside. Not able to find anything else. Boo. Kenny 1v2. Icy weak. Trent as well. And he's fully healthy. He's got light armor. He's got a sheriff.
30
And I think
seconds
the other
left.
benefit
It's
is
unfortunate
G2
nobody
haven't been
walked
able to
into
miss
the
spike
traps.
Yet. They haven't been able to get it down.
Yeah, Boo did a really good job of kind of
By the way, I wanna highlight one thing. This trap here goes to the box. It is very strong. It is really strong. The downside is when people jump down, right? But if you are facing an aggressive team that, well, not aggressive, but a team that jumps down here, one person jumps down. Wow, that is badly drawn. There we go. Then we have two. Wow. There we go, two. That's supposed to push in like this and then drop down here. So that's what it's countering.
30
just rough.
He's also he's not able to settle the shots. It's
Wait,
not
they
even
got
one
the
that's
kill?
on site now. Really nice
Oh,
timing
wall
on Icy,
bang.
but he's not able to settle the shots. He's not able to get the kill. Trent has to be the hero for G2. Does Boo know? Not able to steady the
Oh,
shot.
Great job. Retake. It's too low.
Yeah, you're right.
that
The
shouldn't
time
have been
was
a
low,
loss
the
on
health was low,
G2's
the Red
end.
Bull clutch.
Pistol rounds too. But Boo to have a 1v1 there. That bomb having to go down, that was the big factor. That allowed Boo to
A
have
bit
a
more
1v1
careful
against Icy.
peeking.
With the sheriff too. I mean,
Yeah,
he had such an advantage there.
just one body shot.
Very nicely done to execute.
And the reaction for G2 is to take that B main orb. Oh, this dart is going to be so good if they actually commit.
It just has to wait. They're all out. Is anyone going to turn up the clear?
Nice.
Does it matter? Woot again ahead of it. To wait.
By the way,
They're all
sorry
out.
for
Is anyone
going
gonna
back
turn
there,
up the clear?
but this, the recon bolt is great with this positioning as well from Woot, being able to wallbang that.
Does it matter? Woot again ahead of it.
He misses the
Gets
wallbang.
another kill.
Some damage done. Icy got that one dig onto Rians. And that is a free A site for Jonah P. That allows Bomb to lurk backwards and leave. Getting that kill, that's really big. This could be
Very
an
good
opportunity
kills.
for G2 to at least get the bomb down.
I think
has to play
Benji is
his
gonna
timing
switch up the
perfectly
traps
here. He's got a classic,
because they are figured out.
and he's got a lot of space.
30 seconds
A
left.
similar 3v2, right?
Yeah.
Onto that ace. Together, as I say that, they're kind of isolated a little bit.
Oh,
There's
they
one
checked the
thing what's
corners.
happening.
But yeah,
Nice.
Now they know where Jonah P is.
Yeah.
It's just easy to keep this thing alive. Not able to swat Woot out of the sky on the first.
Got a straight
Nice
right
try.
there. Good. Time it doesn't.
Bonus
Some people
round.
able to just take the game and full that they have so hard to break through the wall of the defense.
No extra aggression. It's a
They
bit
just feel so
different
fortified.
playstyle compared to how we saw in the previous match,
Knife
where
getting
it's
a
more
little bit of
aggressive
info,
early on as well.
But I think Benji's on the other side. It's almost worse.
And it's the push and pull so far again. A main control for Heretics, B main control for G2.
That is to shut down a trap. Yeah, there it is. Mm-hmm.
Nicely
My
done.
ult is ready.
That's really good because that was from
They
the
hear.
pistol round. Where
So here's the thing. They hear the trap, I think.
It's almost worse.
Yeah, yeah. Look, he's checking for the trap. That's exactly what he's doing
it's
here.
the push and
The only thing he's doing.
pull so far again.
I thought
main
Benji would
control for
figure that
Heretics,
out
B
and
main control for
realize, oh,
G2.
I gotta switch my traps.
And they cleared the dart out early. This has been really nice. They've also gotten info for Boo as that knife's gonna tag him.
Enemy tag.
Now the middle of the map will become a problem though. Woot has to give the space up. He had the outlaw. Well, still does. But he doesn't have that angle anymore.
And that mid to B
He sets
smoke
up a
right
trap
there,
here
that's gonna
just
leave
in
at
case
least
there's
two
a
players
flank.
being one watching mid,
A
so
rotation
this is
like in
really
the
good
last
call
round.
So far from Valen. He's maneuvered around the entire map, and this allows for this hit to come through.
Paranoia is gonna tag too though. They have to wait as the smoke is the only thing that's keeping them apart now.
Aw,
He sees
man.
the barrel of it and the kill will come through. G2
Too
putting
passive
together
on the
a really
hold.
nice gun
They were
round.
too passive on the hold.
Only losing one so far.
It's all up to Gen.G Fishy here in a 1v4. He does have a bulldog to his name, but he's getting spammed down to 11 HP.
Anti.
Entry from he's so
And that perfectly, very nicely done.
tighter together,
Yeah.
just in case they need to trade. In this case, they didn't.
Wait,
Closer,
where did they
tighter
place second
together.
trapwire? Or did they only buy one trapwire now? No, he only bought one
Just in
trapwire.
case they need to trade. In this case, they didn't.
And it's
But
placed
it's
for the
stuff
jet
like that that's
dash,
gonna
so you
go a long way
can
for this G2
counter here.
squad. The little things that Josh was talking about in that interview, the things that they weren't really doing that well on Icebox. And that could just be because of a different comp. I mean, stuff like that does change the familiarity of how you play the map.
Here, this I don't understand though. They have a cam, the aggro cam, get the info, but then they need to use the drone on it too. And if they do use the drone, what do they do? Fall back because they have info?
Leafs doing a really good job of denying a lot of this B main space and breaking the utility from Heretics, but he might get punished here.
Whoa. That's a tough shot to hit.
It's a lot of info. There's a window now for G2 to split this A site right away, but there is a trip waiting for them here.
And they've got Boo waiting as well.
The trip connected.
That you mentioned.
Nice trap. Ah, so that's where the second trap was.
Cleaned up, not
I
able
just
to
missed it on the
find
minimap.
any room. Patatek still dancing around backside. Flowing in and out of everything he can find.
Holy moly. Nice. That is a very, very, very well done. Well done peek. Okay, now I see it. I didn't notice it before. I think they can optimize the cam better. For example, this cam gets info really far into B main, right? It's still gonna get shot out. It will get counted by a lurker. The camera on the corner here doesn't do much more than a camera a bit more tucked
Want to
in.
be able to do that on defensive side, start to get a read on what G2 are wanting to do, knowing that this is historically the weaker side of the map for anyone who's playing a standard comp. Like if you get
Maybe
ahead
they
of that
just
early,
want that
you
corner
look really good.
info.
And so far, Benji Fishy's trips have been ahead of it.
I think that could be
100%.
it.
That cat trip, he was playing B. You don't expect something like that, right?
Nice flank. Very nice. Oh, ho, ho.
And he's taking lives. Filthy. Icy will fall too.
He's going for more.
Of course he will. Why not?
He's running him down.
What are you doing, Valin?
Spike down.
Trent knew that there were bullets behind him.
What is he doing?
He will fall too.
He's going for more.
Of course he will. Why not?
He's running him down.
What was that?
Spike down.
Trent knew that there were
Nah.
bullets behind him.
Just individual
Just
mistake.
as far, so do Heretics.
I
And
think
you
attention
imagine Josh
span
right
was
now, he's gonna
completely
call a
blocked there.
timeout because you're right. The communication is not even there. I haven't seen a Jet do this in such a long. He's just running. The fact that he can use his aim to his advantage.
7 kills in the last 2 rounds.
He's sitting at 9-3 with knives online.
And Jonah P already getting tagged by 2 ticks of that molly. Isn't going to make the situation any easier, any better. I mean, there's a good chance we don't see Wood up at all. Right, if he's going to continue to play at this pace and take space with the rifles.
Yeah. That's a very good possibility, but the beauty in this Heretics team is they have a bunch of players that can use the up. Okay,
Yeah.
I've seen Benji Fishy use it at times.
Yeah.
Having a Jet be aggressive on one side of the map while you have a lane posted with an operator on the other. I mean, where do you go? It's that 1-2 punch that you think of that old optic core using of, oh, if
Maybe
you're
they are
running
feeling
into
confident
Mars,
with the
you're gonna be funneled into Ye.
what's called the
In
trap
this
here.
case, I mean, it could be anybody
And
from
that's why they
Heretics.
sink in a few more extra resources into B main.
G2 with their lighter weaponry will have to figure things out, and they're going to try to on A. Icy gets up top, immediately gets tagged. The knives
Oh,
are just dull.
Trent.
Meanwhile,
What?
Heretics
G2 shouldn't lose
success
this.
at every step of the way.
They really shouldn't lose this, man. What is happening here with G2?
Are just dull.
Like this. These two. Are they AFK walking in?
Meanwhile, Heretics
Maybe they're
finding
tired.
success at
I have no
every
idea,
step of the
but
way.
something is going on there.
Again, I know
and
it's
it's
a 10, and I know
it's
things
like
play this way usually, but this feels like we're
it
still
looks
on
like
ice
they are
laps here.
just
The first half
mentally
of
tired. Like
There's that timeout
they have
I'm
jet
talking about
lag.
from
They have
G2.
they've been jet lagged. They just flew in, and they also were sick on the plane, and dehydrated.
Instantly after that round.
Then they were forced to go on a roller coaster.
You imagine he put it in during that round with a miscommunication. This really good spray control from
And I don't know what else.
Koreans and
Watching
Blue on the
TV shop
actual
for 4
site.
hours.
I mean, their crosshairs bouncing all over, but they're too focused, they're too dialed in. They hone it back in. All the bullets connecting.
I mean,
Right, there's the timeout.
all of them online. Rians is so good. As the lockdown goes out, all right, Rians has a counter, and there's really nothing that they can do on the other side.
If Jonah P uses his KO out here, there
Yeah,
will be
camera
no
shot
counter
out.
from the side of Heretics.
Yeah, 5 shots
Maybe a
before
field
entering
goal
the stage
invested
too.
First.
Is that going to draw out?
And then they spin in the
Any
chairs
response?
before the
He's
match
gonna
begins.
just use this. He's gonna overstay his welcome. He's gonna go for more.
Oh yeah, he
Play on
wasn't
the other side of this, almost lands a
dotted.
shot, not connecting though.
That's a mistake, by the way. He should have been darted, because if he was darted, he would have been forced to go back because of spam. And because of no dart, because Trent was sleeping, then there's the chance for Wood to take the second shot,
Oh,
like
he's gonna
this.
just use this.
Well,
He's gonna
not like this,
overstay his
but
welcome.
like
He's gonna
this
go
here.
for more.
They can play on the other side.
And that can result in a
G2
kill.
have gotten far enough to where they should be able to get the plant down.
But the ults from Heretics on the retake, they're gonna start flooding out early KO ult to deny any type of utility.
Yeah, but it was traded on the other side. Yeah, so close, but still not there. G2 staying alive, a 5v5 in a postman situation like this. There will be carnage. Still playing back Jenny, the op not connecting. Switching over to steadier weaponry. But Heretics finding the kills, finding the space. They've got the flash out as Woot will get it to have. That's now 3/4 of the way. They've got to swing into it, and Woot holds it all
There's
the way.
the fuse. I'm really interested in seeing how they turn this around on defense later.
I mean, everything, they can do no wrong. They can do no wrong at all.
Early drone broken for Woot and a reposition.
You could see that he didn't want to use dash there. He considered staying.
That's that ping pong timing.
Oh.
And Woot's gonna fill back in behind it.
I think he saw him.
Did he?
Oh, no, he didn't.
No, there's no way.
Almost.
It was the narrowest of margins. But now he's held the
And now
space.
he's stuck in that
I really like how
position.
he's playing this though, because at this point you wouldn't expect him to fill back in here, right? He's already dashed out. He had pressure. But both of them have found windows.
Playing against a confident Jet, when they're just disrespecting you, when you actually have to throw your body at him, it gives him an opportunity to hit shots on you and swing the tide of the round, get the entry.
The drone from Rians didn't find a ton.
So far, G2 doesn't look like they know exactly where they want to end.
But they have the
I think they
pieces.
want to go mid now, because he heard a drop on the grass. Well, wet grass means mid.
in place.
Oh.
So now he's waiting for the peak.
Moving. Doesn't connect.
And he got away with that greedy
But
position.
He's already dashed out onto the side. He's got nowhere to go. He's still gonna land the shot
Yeah.
onto Leaf. Blades were popped, but
He got more than he
never
should have there. 1 kill, it's still not
G2
enough
still
for
haven't
an
been able to
operator,
clear
I
out
feel
what's
like.
happening backside. There's still a couple of members here.
Good flash.
Here.
But
Benji
considering
Fish
the
is there with him.
positioning and how many
Can they get
people were
past
looking
these
at him.
defenses? Benji Fish puts the K jump, snaps onto Jonah P. Ridiculous.
10 seconds left.
Val can't even
Not
get to
checking the
spot.
corner. Unlucky.
Woot gets pinched in market. He
Here,
set up-
if you're Valin, you can see that Valin isn't really thinking clearly here, because it does not make sense to go in to the middle here. It makes no sense. Because when you go back into the cage, you know that he's not there. Going into the middle means that he doesn't know where you are either. You don't have teammates here on site. You have a few smokes on the minimap. So your KO has no idea. And you know that there's the Omen as well, I think.
Ridiculous.
Now it's too late though, because smoke
10
fades.
seconds left.
Val can't even get to the
And yeah, recon ball too, of course, yeah.
which on site because they lost that.
But this from Boo and CT.
But I'm
and the
pretty sure you
hunker down on
see, you
backside
can see
from
him
Benji Fishy.
on the
That
corner there.
cage that delayed the inevitable. Patatech allows
I don't think it's a 50-50 angle. I might be, I could also be wrong there. It could be a 50-50 angle, but if it's not a 50-50, you gotta check
Another
that.
new look, Doug.
Oh, he spotted him. He connects on it. Leaf is
CT side that we're watching right now.
he's so fast.
instantaneously. From
I'm just gonna skip forward here a bit.
You wouldn't think Jet
See what happens.
Oh, beautiful setup again. From
Yeah, didn't turn for the flash.
There's too many different layers.
Fills right in on.
Even Trent knows
He can.
he's gonna get swung. But if you don't insta wound, he's gonna have to pick and beam it. Absolutely
Timeout coming in, okay.
can do that with.
And I'm sure you
Ascent
guys
is
caught that
defense
watch
side, yeah.
evil, but there is an op
If you
that's
get
been
4
left
rounds on
made.
Ascent on attack, it's considered enough to reset economy on defense when you switch.
So rich right now.
Yeah, so they take this early fight A main. They
So
don't
anything
really see
more than
anything. They
4
can go back
is
behind,
just
grab the op,
like luxury
it'll go into
rounds,
the hands of Wood, I believe.
in my opinion.
And now they can reset.
The map hasn't changed in actually ever. I think it hasn't changed ever.
And a smoke for mid 3, but the re-clear from re-ins, this timing is really good.
It should change in my
Now
opinion.
Jonah P will call that though, so now Valen has the info.
I don't
that
know
they did
how,
re-clear
but
that
something
mid
should
space.
change.
If they do
Just,
commit
you know,
A here,
freshen
they're
up the
still
map.
gonna run into 3 players most likely.
And the trip.
Oh yeah,
Because there's no way the knife, I mean...
this trip has been
Actually, it did
Yeah,
change.
it's
They
got
nerfed
so much
Cypher
value.
to the
there's no
ground
way Jonah P finds
on
him,
Ascent.
with him playing on the
He used to have
opposite side of the
cameras
map.
that
How
were
to expect
busted,
that?
like outside of the
Paranoia's
map,
out, Trent's used
on
his
cam,
ult,
on
and the
on
call
cannons.
out removed.
Also this.
The Paranoia's out.
Again,
Trent's used-
sloppy. Again, sloppy. These guys are like the chefs on Hell's Kitchen, not Hell's Kitchen. What is it called? Kitchen Nightmares. When Gordon Ramsay visits these kitchens and you see some chef that just has lost passion and soul and they are boiling burgers, this is what it looks like in Valorant. It's like you don't care.
used his ult.
They do care, but
Collapse removed again.
the state they're in is like
Devastating
not
blow
enough
to
to
G2.
to be
Another
thinking
one.
about details.
Some days you're good, other days you're perfect.
One enemy remaining.
They can do so much better than that.
The fact that they're
Gosh, trying to make entry, they really.
so not only do they know where he is, but the utility is not a factor. You still gotta kill him though, and that's the hardest part of that entire operation.
One enemy remaining.
Another.
Again,
Gonna be at least 6 or 7 collats in the series so far. It pays cylinders. And now G2
all right, last round before it's no, 2 more rounds, then we have the reverse sweep starting.
will be a mid walk this time. And they're gonna do a mid to B. Cypher chip will give Team Heretics the.
Before we get to that, by the way, I'm gonna make a tiny bet here with no stakes. The reason Team Heretics are gonna start going on a losing streak in 2 rounds is because they lose their momentum mentally.
Info. Rians, he might get trapped here.
This timing is so good. Fortunately, it gets cleared out.
G2, they have to hesitate, and it's in these hesitation moments where Heretics pick them apart.
He's got Blades online. Now going up high. Looking for a target. Patient on the first. Not snapping. Choosing to hang on. Does he check the smoke? The nano's so good. There's nowhere for Woot to go, but he jumps over every single hole. And now gets challenged. Woot falls.
All right,
Gets
all right.
another. G2 clawing their way into this
They are
round.
greeting
They've got the
super
spike.
hard
They've got so
in
much
spawn there.
control mid,
So
and
this
in
is
spawn,
how they
they're
get the
going
last
back
round,
in.
okay.
A bit of a saving grace in this last round. It's not over yet, though.
Valent's gonna get so much info hearing these rotates come through. But I think he... Oh, he does. Yeah.
Yeah,
of
he's
course.
cleared.
Anyway,
He's shooting
I
body
thought he only
shots
heard
there.
one set of footsteps, but even then, it doesn't matter. Benji Fishy's weak, 11 HP. Rian's healthy. Has a shock to play with.
Nice, he's waiting for the Sova
It's a
before
really
using
nice
camera
well-spent
too,
spot, so from G2.
because he can be
Yeah, it's gonna
peeked around the
a crossfire
corner.
From Hell and A main. Jonah P also watching the back, so they're not worried about the flank. Rians, if he does this, this would be massive. Oh my
Very
gosh, he
close,
almost got a
very,
big
very
collat.
close.
But-
Alright, let's take a look here. We switch side, what happens?
Yeah, given their performance at Madrid, for them to bow out as early as they did with all the hype and all the excitement, I think the settling consensus was who obviously won. And yeah, they went up against Paper X, who are also very good, but
Even in this tournament, dropping to G2 and doing this back, this answer
Very
back.
slow.
G2, they do have
oh, they're gonna have to.
Any
willing
tells
and ready
before
to
this?
fight on this A
Not really,
side.
they're just fishing
Oh,
for
they're
info.
gonna have to. Because that's where Heretics are headed.
Good shock damage right here.
Very good shot. And he's going to have the dart over the top as well. Clearing that's going to be so difficult. Off of the flash as well. They're lit up. They know where they are, but can they get the fights anyway? That Molly will help.
Wow, Cypher surviving that.
And Balin falls on the other side.
He was mollied
They had a perfect trap.
and trapped.
But it was bested once more. But they're all
30
low.
seconds left.
Dude, please tell me they are checking this corner. Please tell me. They are checking the corner, nice.
Something to say about it. Really nicely handled. But again,
What is that? What is this, these magnetic bullets here?
really nicely handled.
Bam.
But again,
Just let it sink.
All right, look here. I want you to look at these guys. These smiles, the excitement. They're like barely able to contain the energy in the chairs here.
How do they keep doing it?
Like they are locked in. Because all of that is gonna be disappearing, just drained away like the mentors from Harry Potter.
Boo with this.
Energy vampires coming in.
forget about how weak they were. G2 have to force. An Ares, a couple of Stingers.
That's so crazy. It's ludicrous. Patience on the anti-eco, waiting for any mistake, waiting for a punish.
Mm-hmm.
They've got so much of an advantage here too. They're farming these orbs, or at least tapping it to see if there's going to be a swing.
An orb, yeah?
They're really just trying to suss out the situation right now. They're trying to see what.
They're
kind of
not
setup
using
G2
any
is
info
running. They
tools
don't wanna
either.
run into a stack. That knife
They have the
landing in.
knife, they don't use it. They have the recon bolt, they don't use it.
Maybe
Why?
you want to go back aim in.
Why
'cause
not?
it didn't hit it.
Why do they become so slow all of a sudden? Before this, they would use utility and utility to get info, make plays.
Anybody.
But they're all headed B.
Can't help but feel like after that knife doesn't connect, that there will be a B stack though. I wonder if they try to transition at some point. Maybe
And they walk right
think
into
that
the
they're gonna
stack.
go B, or if they get the info that there's a lot of players from G2 at this B site, maybe they'll go back.
G2 are doing everything they can to conceal that very
30
fact.
seconds left.
But now, they will have to fight. Wu dashes out, the paranoia through. Mid still fully controlled by G2 though. They've given up the
Holy
cycle.
moly.
Might be worth it. The classic not causing problems there.
Some signs of life from G2 in this second half.
Spike planted.
This is where,
Fishy, they've gotten the
yeah,
spike
it's
down
gonna
low,
get into their
and
heads.
they've got all of them
They're gonna
corralled
play
mid.
more slow,
This
aren't
does
they?
not look as safe as you would think. A little flash over the top.
Maybe not. Maybe they are not gonna play slow now.
Falls, and that's a massive
Yeah,
step
this is the
forward to
comeback.
securing
I
this
haven't
round.
seen it. I just saw the
How does
score.
Gen.G Fishy navigate his way through this? Walls closing in.
Sheriff.
But
Closes it
before
out
this,
with a
I called that
beautiful shot
they're gonna
of
lose the momentum mentally. Only mentally. Like, I don't understand why they made the decision to play slow also so sudden, because sure, maybe they expected a force. That is fine, but you still need to fish for info. The things that worked for them, they suddenly stopped doing them. 0 sense.
Maybe you think that they're throwing the knife to feint that they're actually stacking A. You know, there's a lot that goes into this. So many different
It's like the
outcomes,
sub is
so many different possibilities.
no, I'm not
What
gonna
could be
call it a
possible
sub or
here is
anything, but
Boo getting an
it's like
opener with this
someone in
battle
their
bot.
team got a PayPal transaction and
Rifles
just
only.
it
No,
just
Wood has
cleared.
armor as well.
I wonder if Boo's gonna try to get
Look,
an initial
they're still not.
exchange and then
Well,
just
actually,
with this
they are
battle
using
bot.
info here. Recon bolt, right?
Hero rifle only. No, Wood has armor as well.
Knife was for Pit. No, not for Pit. For Wine.
I wonder if Boo's gonna try to get an initial exchange and then just cycle the gun. Something that you see happen a lot.
I don't think they will beat one of
in a
these.
game like CS. You'll have somebody buy up a gun, everybody follows up with armor. You pick it up one by one.
Not yet, at least. The things I've seen from G2 here. Let me see. It's a G2 versus Heretics, right? No, I mean. Oh, never mind. It's Heretics versus One Refuse. Okay. Maybe. Like both of these teams rely a lot on They rely a lot on momentum. That's the wrong game there. Yeah, this one.
Gen.G Fishy put the cam up B main. And there hasn't really responded anything.
I
That's
feel
where
like
it's getting
100
a lot of
Thieves
info, though.
beat
Perched
them.
over the top of mid, spotting a couple of faces.
Shadows traveling.
What is the response on the other side of that deep smoke?
That alarm bot's still up, but once it goes
Yeah, I
down,
don't think
you imagine
G2
you're gonna
beats
see
Gen.G
maybe
though.
Jonah P fall
Dude,
off a garden.
G2, they were AFK for like half of the map here.
And that's why you see Benji Fishy prodding up here. There we go. He might use the knife as a fadeaway. Gets the info.
Gets tagged a little bit too.
I've seen
Good
raw
stall so
chicken be
far.
more alive than
There's still 40 seconds
these
left on
guys.
the round.
I'm a bit hungry as well, so
And
that's
they've
why
got
we
a
have
little
food
bit of mid-presence
references.
because through all of that, they also cleared the alarm bot.
Ooh.
Icy steady with it.
30 seconds
Not able to
Nice
settle
try.
much more though. The paranoia is going to cause problems, but the flash in exchange. This is not as clean as it looked like it was going to be. This Benji Fishy gets another on the other
left.
side.
Player standing.
The spike's out of reach, so he's
Am I
upgraded to an
non-vegan?
outlaw.
Yeah,
A
I eat
1v3
meat.
here. And there's so many healthy members on the other side. Time is of the essence. Yeah, next on to Trent, but this round should be out of reach.
Definitely, the time's going down.
Yeah, nice try. I want to go back to this here.
A little bit of mid-presence because through all of that, they also cleared.
We have Reens, we have Petitech, we have a flash, we have recon bolt, we have drone, we have 2 smokes, a player hiding in the smoke, a guy lurking mid. It feels like they know there's danger here because the way Reens is trying to peek. Is this the sub, by the way, Reens? Or am I wrong? I think that's the sub, right? Patitech is the sub? Oh. Okay. Well. Maybe that's why there's no flash here. You gotta flash this out, I think. But they're probably being careful about the door here. And that's why they have a flash. But yeah, actually, this doesn't make sense. People who can figure out why this makes sense for them in their head, like that's the type of people who are, that's the type of shrinks that astronauts have. Like NASA hires those people. Here, we have this line of sight where they're hiding from. Sova can't stand there if anyone is here, right? So they don't have to be careful about that at all. They know this angle here, this area on the minimap is clear. That is good to go. So what they have to do, if they want to clear it, is just look up there and there on the minimap. All they have to do. Sova is automatically a turret here for them. In that sense, a flash should be coming out here. In my opinion. And at the same time a flash comes out, maybe not like that, but a flash, let's say you send it out like that, so you don't blind yourself too much. Recon bolt comes in at the same time, because Icy has to look away. If there's anyone here. And then you get owned, and that's the guy holding spike, by the way.
Ooh. Icy steady.
You see, they tried to make a play here, but the flash is kinda unnoticed.
They also cleared the alarm bot.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you see, he does the flash on the doorway. He does the flash on the doorway. One of the downsides of being super energetic, full on energy, just not really in control.
Icy steady.
But yeah, as you say in the chat, they are young, and that's why
Paranoia is going to cause problems, but the flash in exchange,
they don't come back to
not as
earth.
clean as it looked like it was going to be. It's Benji 3. She gets
On this attack.
Enemy.
One sheriff.
Yeah.
So now, with a rifle, you imagine he's going to be really confident in pressing the issue against Leaf. That's
And
a
he got
great
owned.
opener for
You don't even need to do that,
He's going to
Patitech.
be really confident in pressing
He
the
knows he doesn't need to do this. He knows, but he's not thinking. None in the team are thinking actively, I think. They are more, well, they are, but not to the extent I'm imagining right now. So for example, you can do a lineup over the roof, make it a bit delayed. Who cares? You delay it, it lands there, bam, right? They know there's money saved, they know. But still it goes for the peak. So, what's happening then? They are on autopilot.
Against lead.
Autopilot,
That's a great
relying on emotions, I think.
On the jump spot.
Well, relying on
These are the
emotions
things
to
you need if you
spawn
wanna
the
get
right
back into this
decisions.
map.
Absolutely.
What's up, Victor? How you doing, my man?
Knife will get info that Gen.G Fishy is in B main. I wonder if
You guys
G2
get to
decide
see a part
move
of me I
up.
haven't shown as
I
much
feel like that was a
before.
very
This is my
early
coaching
drone.
side. I'm still
They
still
could've
very
set Icy
lenient,
up with that drone,
but this
and he
this is my
would've
coaching side.
Converted that into a kill. So Gen.G Fishy escapes with his life right here.
They've invested a lot into this too.
Yeah.
Dart, the shock, the drone. Can Heretics find a little bit of
A minor mistake here. If you have a trap wire, you don't need the camera. If you're gonna leave the area as well. But it's a trap wire that's positioned kind of wide, so they expect to be chilling in this area, probably. I assume. I assume this is like the thought process or like the reasoning. You need the camera for this trap wire unless you have someone holding, looking back while taking this area. If you're too slow and they push up, they shoot you in the back.
shots?
But they
from
don't know
drone?
that, and it doesn't make sense to just push up like that.
Can Heretics find a little bit of space on the other side?
I wonder, did they take camera back? No, he
Can
didn't.
Heretics find a
It
little
got
bit of
shot
space
out.
on the other side?
Oh, Boo missing his.
This here, for example. So we know that Jet probably is not on B site. Let me see, can we confirm? Jet was on B site. Maybe that's a call they made. Ah, okay. So maybe that's a call. Jet on B or something. Didn't
Find a little bit of
expect
space on the
the
other
peak
side.
over here.
Oh, Boo missing.
Even if it's not Jet. Let me see here. Do you know? Okay, it makes sense. It makes sense. Because if you can't be two people in this area, otherwise A is open. So I think that's the reasoning here for Boo. And then he got caught off guard, I
That's
mean.
so tough because Icy literally
with bad
just shot
timing.
B main what felt like 2 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Already gets back trees, able to punish with a kill.
Exactly. He started mid, went B main, now he's guarding like you
Almost didn't check the
said.
corner.
Oh,
Leaf a little early on the trigger, now overwhelmed. Gen.G Fishy gets the best of him again.
Trent, they know he's here backside. It's up to Icy again to.
One unfortunate thing about this match is they are gonna, I wonder if they're gonna blame Cypher. I hope they don't, but so many teams lose, like Heretics are losing these rounds, and then blame it on Cypher when they are comparing the comps.
Try to support him.
Because that's the
That
difference.
paranoia not reaching all the way. So they're able to find safe passage and apply pressure on the Trent. But the pressure's going the other way. Rian's in a 1v4. These last couple of rounds have gotten down to Heretics.
Back-to-back rounds for him, but he was so good.
Into the next week of the off though.
All right.
Ults within sniffing distance and the other one online. Icy still with the off though.
Molly. How can Molly be used differently here? I'm thinking because we just saw G2, I mean, Wonder Thieves versus Gen.G. And in that match, I guess I understand the flavor difference here. So the flavor difference is that in this match, they are much more defensive with the utility they used to punish early on with. For example, we would see a blind from Omen here with a flash instead of a smoke. Smoke works as well. Yeah, I guess Molly works too. But yeah, if you push out if you push out here, you automatically ignore the Molly
Heretics
too. I
find
think
not great, 2 stingers
like you
and then
get one
chairs.
tick.
I believe Jonah
Daniel,
Talon actually
summer man.
heard
Hope you're having a good day.
Boo jumping up onto that ledge.
He spotted the barrel there.
Is he fast enough to hit
Yes.
this shot on the cross though if he gets the opportunity?
Should he consider saving
Just the tip.
full team?
Oh.
Good cage.
and get around that way.
Dodges the omen.
Wait 1 second. I think they can consider saving, but it's also risky because the enemies will predict it.
So he'll be able to be primed and ready.
And that knife is
He dodged the
Let me see here.
two stingers and the other
So-
one online. I see
Do you know nobody's... Wait. Do we know if Killjoy is
ults within sniffing
B-site?
distance and the other one online.
Cypher doesn't know if Killjoy is B-site. This trip is to counter Sova Dart.
I see still with the offside.
So they must be thinking, Sova probably playing for B or something. Probably.
Heretics by, not great.
They're
Two
looking for
stingers
info
and
here
then
in mid.
shares.
Camera goes up. Camera gets shot. And that's a shot from Sova. They haven't seen Jet peek anywhere. So they know Jet is not... Let me see actually. He's caging. Maybe he thinks Jet is here because there's a cage over there. They might be
I believe Jonah P and Valen actually
being
heard
baited by
Boo jumping up
G2
onto
too much
that
here.
ledge.
He spotted the barrel there.
So yeah, now
Fast
we
enough to hit
now
the
they
shot on
push
the
for
cross,
short.
though, if he gets an
Okay,
opportunity.
they notice
Just
but
the
nothing
dead.
there.
Oh.
Groot, the bot is broken, so I gotta fix it. That's why. When they push in this area, they suddenly stop here because of a KO knife.
Jonah P dodged.
They stop because of a KO knife. They have a guy in A main that's gonna come in as well. But the rest of the squad is not ready to follow up.
He'll be
Like, they're not ready to follow up here, so it's miscommunication.
able to be primed and ready.
And that knife is so good.
Flash to delay.
They're playing way too slow. They get a kill, but they're playing so slow here.
Valorant still playing down in hell. Boom.
Way too little firepower. I knew this would happen. Just way too little firepower.
Dropped. The spike hits the ground. The kills all come through for G2.
Like, if you would be in the crowd and you would have a bottle of water, some tissues, and you put the water on the tissues and you like lob it to some of the players, you're gonna get sent out, right? But you would do more damage than these players did in this round here.
Another good ace setup, and yeah, Joe flash off. We've seen so
Like,
many omens play before.
So little
It's
firepower.
two in this case.
Because even if things settle,
And
it's just
now you
such a
notice, like you see this, these guys lose confidence now because of
miserable
this.
spot.
Makes it nearly impossible to come back into the round.
And it doesn't seem like they're talking about the issue either. Or like, not the issue, talk about the issue, more like talk about like, how do you move on? How do you target this? How do you fix it? So now, timeout. Who is talking? Everyone is listening. Is the coach grilling them? Or the coach is grilling them? Look at the eyes. These eyes are like when you have oh man, what is a good example? It's like two hungry people, but there's one slice of pizza. Maybe being a bit too calm there, I'd say. A bit too calm for my like. I would maybe, I don't know. I don't know the players. I don't care. But they are not really being pumped up, and they're also not being whipped into shape here. Because the way they are playing is not how they were on attack when it went well. And they don't seem to be tilting. It's more like they feel lost type of look, in my opinion.
Keep a close eye on the chaos. We've seen so many times Heretics like to do
But
that.
I could also be wrong. Like,
to
there's
get
only so much
messy.
you can find out from caps.
Knife only tagging one. Op will hold the line.
Small mistake here by Cypher. You don't need this info. You have a cage in the way. You take back camera instead.
Knife only tagging one.
Because now camera is gone, the cage is gone, and they know your position.
Op will hold the line.
It's a pretty new setup so far from G2 as
Just
well.
take
You see
back the
Killjoy
camera, in my
utility
opinion,
all in
here.
mid, a turret
Before the knife pops off.
right there in Pizza and an alarm bot on Cat. Molly's on the B lane. It's a really also a play.
Wait, another
Yeah, we
cage?
just
For
spread
what
himself
reason?
as well as
For
he
what
can.
reason?
Also a player in wine at A.
Like,
see.
he can hold people here by just shooting a corner. You don't need to use that cage. Just shoot a corner, make people look to you.
They decided to put him here just to check bench.
And then use that cage when you're crossing to A, because Spike is on A.
Fishy.
So now Cypher has to expose
They know
himself
that
to mid.
Fishy likes to walk into this space.
They pop
There
the
we
ult
go.
on the other side.
Yo, Mr. Xando, thank you for the prime. Much love to you, and welcome back. Welcome back to the mountain. Hope you're having a good day.
Only one.
Doesn't get the kill.
I see.
Yeah.
Almost hitting that shot.
The intuition from Gen.G Fishy though to jump spot that.
Yeah.
He's taking a lot of attention here. He gets a KO knife on him as well.
I mean, it had been there so long. It'd been so quiet. I get it.
He can tell something was a brewing.
Now that door cleared again. G2 forced to look at a lot of different places here.
Here we go.
Flash is nice as Heretics accelerate. You've got the Hunter's Fury over there.
Look at the corner, guys.
With the patience,
Nice.
but not able to settle it. Woot's the one that got away. Now Valen dancing around.
Nice.
Team flash.
The structures, and he's not able to see
Look
the
what
thing.
happens as soon as they have some
Now the
oomph
Molly Woot
going in.
dropped. 13 seconds left. Jonah.
But still, what is going on here? Why? How are they dying here? So Woot gets the kill on the guy. Okay, so by the way,
Leave with the patience.
when dashing in here, Woot is not the one that's supposed to get this kill. Woot, well, he's supposed to gain info either out here as he dashes or down here as he dashes. So there's two ways, right? Sova is delayed because of the ulti. Sova could have been further up as well, but maybe they are afraid of this here. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, nothing is happening here. What is this invisible barrier? Like, invisible barrier for what reason? Because Jet smoke is gonna fade off, and Jet is gonna be in trouble. Woot has to lift a lot of weight here because they're not pushing in.
But not able to settle it.
Now they're going in.
Woot's the one that got away. Now Valen dancing around.
And look, Woot is taking the contact there, just as they're arriving on the corner.
The team flash.
They gotta
Structures, and
turn
he's
up
not
the
able to
speed
see
as
a
well.
thing.
So now, Woot has to be pushed away, sure. Trade, yeah, you get a, not trade, you get a kill there, and they are just sleeping on the corner. To counter the smoke, you need to go wide. But there's a KO molly there. Even then, I think you go wide. But maybe they're afraid of the doorway to tree. That could also be the reason.
13 seconds left. Jonah P holds the line. 3
Yeah.
down, make that 4.
And he may have team flashed.
Unlucky.
If they would have gone out like, I mean, all of Heretics, they were up 5v. Team the
5 rounds.
This would be such a monstrous comeback.
They have an eco round, right? A low buy, low buy. Let's see how they play.
Does connect on the Valorant and A main, and that might have
Exactly,
Heretics have
that's
to use
7,
another
exactly.
piece of utility to clear out wine. They might think that he walked right into the spot.
Again, losing camera.
See Trent there using a little bit of util, clear that cam.
Like,
See Trent there using a little bit of util.
Walked
Here.
right into the to clear out wine.
as soon as he hears this, he should be flicking and taking the camera. Sure, he could be punished here, but you're at the corner. You click once F, take back the camera, and then you go around the corner. He doesn't do that. I don't know why, but not practiced.
They might think that he walked right into
I
the
guess not
spot.
practiced. If it was practiced, it would be a
Heretics
habit as
deciding
well.
to go exploring up the middle of the map just a little bit here.
See a ping top mid.
It's a really nice defensive setup from Leaf. You talked about his utility in the previous round. It's the same look, but it's so good.
And it's really good because that mid 3 smoke, it doesn't get value as long as this turret is still up.
Right.
They know it's not going to be a split.
And you have to get so far.
If he
up
hugs the
clear.
walls,
there we go.
he knows
Okay,
about
that'll be
the
cue.
mollies
That
as
drone
well.
will be the cue to break that turret, and that'll keep 3 players.
I
head
just
towards
hate
this mid
seeing
area of the map.
teams not play
Icy is
Cypher
dialed in on B main
for
now.
these type of reasons.
This is very similar to
Because
what they did in
Killjoy
the
allows you
previous
to
round,
not
right?
think
Like,
as much.
poke a little bit, you prod, you clear some util, and then you
Not
flip
that
it.
he's
That's why
not
you see
thinking here,
Jonah
but
P at this
there's a
A
lot of
site. So Heretics,
work
they
you have to do
understood what they
sometimes.
conditioned the round
And then
previously.
when you use
There's
the
only 2 players
Killjoy, you
on
just
B
put
right
up a
now.
turret and you chill.
This is a
30
really
seconds
good call right now from
And
Boo.
it's easier to brush
But
at the
Icy
side.
has the op, and that's gonna miss out onto the nanos. Meanwhile, Icy does not. Not only is he landing the shot onto Gen.G Fishy, but he aggressively fills into the space. 15 seconds.
Also, those mollies could have been scouted through the sound, knowing exactly where the sound is, if you just hug the wall there.
left
But they
now.
didn't.
Heretics still have to try to
So
find a way
it
to
was
get out on
probably
this side.
harder
They're
to
gonna have
find
deal with
a
the
molly.
as well. Not really finding any safety, and it's not going to get any better with Trent and the Odin holding the line. First it was Jonah P.
Trent got so much value in
Yeah.
their opener. Heats.
Yeah, you spoke. Gen.G Fishy just got lit up too.
Buy round that you have to win here.
Oh, bounce on the shot, and who knows? But he was looking to clear the cam. That's what that was intended for. But they're committing to this. Off the backs of intended
Oh
for.
wait, another thing by the way.
Bounce on the shot. Fishy just got lit up too.
The early camera, they get the camera, but they don't check the corner. Why? Why don't you go past the corner?
We're reaching panic territory here.
Oh, because of the
Cause for concern.
Odin, afraid of Odin?
GT was brought this game within 3
Yeah,
rounds.
they're afraid of the Odin.
The dash is not able to settle, ma'am.
Dude, he's getting so much value. Dude, he's getting so much value of the Odin.
I mean, with both of those gone, G2 a big advantage. But again, Leaf is on site by himself. Not able to hold on much longer. A 3v3 now, Icy still with Op, the spike planted. And now it's on G2 to find some space. Boo, perched up, trying to snap onto him, he can't. Valen with really nice shots, and now Icy filling in on the space behind it. The Paranoia, he's got a shorty in hand. The Paranoia will not connect, but Icy's Op does. Kid Patatek keep him back, the first found. Until right, it's not.
Wait, I want to see what they look like here. At least they're paying attention. That's good. That's a very good sign. Like they're not moving around the mouse, you know, flicking knife, whatever. Can we see what it says on the papers? Let me take a quick look. Oh no, they flip it around. Yeah. They don't want to show. You know, one thing here, this is a strat for the coaches. If I were them, or any coach, I wouldn't flip these pages around. What I would do instead is, I would have fake pages with fake strats and fake keywords, fake info. Make it easy to see it, just to feed the wrong info. I would write stuff we practiced, like what we're good at, and you know, make it believable. And it wouldn't be right info, but that would make, you know, the coaches and teams that overanalyze and look at these things, because someone has to be looking at these things, otherwise they wouldn't be flipping them over. And yeah, you never know. You might get a few rounds early on in a match. When I was coaching in Overwatch, I used to lip read on player camps, because they show the player camps all the time.
It was enough to pique
And
our
it was
interest,
straight in
but
front as well.
The gap was just too leapt over.
Can they make it 8?
Icy with the op. The flash over the top. And then the knife. All of that util to make sure that mid is safe. That's crazy. And yeah, a lot of it is refreshable utility, but with how good Icy's been these last couple of rounds, yeah, I don't blame them.
Exactly. Super. Exactly.
The alarm bot was not broken during that whole process, though.
He's
So they're still not worried.
You're right.
Like, the coaches play to not lose there. I play to win with that strat. That's a play to win strat.
That drone will not see the alarm bot either. I don't know if he saw the foot of Leaf there. I don't think he did, and that's why you see the reposition from G2 walking right back into this little corner.
The alarm bot now
I
cleared.
thought they would take more
Icy
space
still
in
with
mid
the
since
tree.
they committed a Recon Bolt and Flash.
They understand that G2 like to play 3 players towards A when they do this mid default and break the Killjoy utility.
Yeah, and the nice thing is this turret is in such an aggressive spot that as soon as there's tag, there's enough time for the rotate to come through.
Let's see if
They gotta go
Heretics will
quick
be
here. They gotta go quick.
explosive enough to take advantage
They're
of the
spending too
timing.
much time here.
But Jonah P, he's already rotated here. They could flood in.
Gen.G Fishy's
30
got
seconds
a lot to do here if he can strike.
Where's the help? Where's the help for Jet? They're taking so much time. Look here. As soon as they make steps, as soon as they shoot. Veritas, what's up, my man? Good morning. Good morning. As soon as they
there's
shoot
tag,
here,
there's enough time
there's gonna be rotations. There's gonna be people seeing
for the
stuff.
rotate to come through.
And Jet has a tiny window where she can go in. And also the team can go in at the same time.
Here, if he can strike at just the right time, maybe. But now they know where Leaf is. Gen.G Fishy
So
gets
there's
one.
no help
But Trent got
to get
2.
a trade.
Neural Theft invested though on the other side, and now the Hunter's Fury.
But it's difficult to
Spike
work with
commanded.
this space, I feel like.
Spike planted. Can Rian stay alive? No. 3 on the round for Trent again. The Wonder Kid delivers.
So that's a buy round where you don't have money next
They've
round.
done this, Stray. Boo in the face of 4. The flash, the updraft, but they don't check.
Nice try.
Oh,
Let's go for the next round.
You got all the stuff.
majority.
It's Odin.
A little bit off the mark, but
Spam kill here on the Gen.G Fishy.
a little bit off the mark, but the presence certainly made it clear.
And right now, if you're Heretics, I mean,
I think a minor detail here as the Cypher is that if you have the Odin against you, the Odin is going to shoot in a way so that you can't take this space aggressively, moving up. And your cage doesn't matter as much then, because cage, the info that you try to deny from having a cage here, because let's say that there could be someone holding this angle. So you have someone trying to look there, right? Cage denies that. It could give a false sense of information. Well, false information, I mean, that you're pushing up. That is denied by the Odin. So, in my opinion, he shouldn't activate the cage. He should leave the cage and activate it later.
Certainly made it clear.
and right now, if you're Heretics, I mean,
And then placing
you
camera
might wanna
also
just
confirms
commit
that you
A
haven't
for the
pushed up.
rest of this half, because the aura alone of what Trent has been doing this game, it's too much.
And there it's shut out.
Will be another drone up mid and probably a break of more Killjoy utility.
And then the round resets. The drone, excuse me. Getting a little bit of info, but that alarm bot's further up this time.
It's really deep.
Yeah.
So although Leaf isn't really getting impact with his kills and stuff like that, his util has been amazing so far.
Oh, and then not to mention,
Yeah, they
even
don't
if he
know
isn't
about
really
the
getting
alarm
info
bot.
Off of the util, Heretics invest so much, not just in utility, but in time at the beginning of the round to clear that.
Yeah.
But this time, wanting to go
Oh,
ahead,
nice
Paranoid's
blind.
gonna tag
Very
so
nice
many.
blind.
It's a great Omen flash. A lot rests on Icy's hands right now with that operator.
He's got reinforcements, so he's got the cavalry behind him.
Nobody wants to make a mistake. That's a really good flash, but a counter. Jonah P with the punish on the Woot.
30 seconds left.
Now they try to explore the middle of the map, and guess what? They're gonna go into Leaf. They're gonna go into Trent. Gen.G Fishy trying to play around the timing as best as he can. There's no real way to go. They've got to commit onto this. There's no safe passage out.
Nice
Trent
try.
still gets his one.
Nice
13
try to
seconds
punish
left.
the Cypher.
The spike hits the ground. Gen.G Fishy has to scoop it up. In
There's
the
no
face of
time.
3, can he get this off? Committing to the plan.
Oh, nice try.
Will fall.
Who spectacular from this squad?
Beginning. These last 2 rounds are often the hardest.
Very nice hold there. Very, very nice hold.
A heavy lean B from Heretics.
They tried to spam back,
This is the kind
alright.
of chaos I was expecting
I like
a
the
couple of rounds
position
ago,
that
though. Boo committing, maybe
Trent
it
has
holds out for
here,
Rians
where he
at the same
spams this
time.
this angle. That is a very
Belief
nice angle.
is buying his patience and getting 2 for it. One singular leaf keeping him back, and now Trent involved as well.
Yeah, that's 7.
Who was the first on action
If
in the
that
last
feeling hasn't
call?
arrived, it's here now.
And Leaf,
Have done what a comeback.
all he had to
Like
do
they
was bide
hyper
his
focused
time
on
in
check
that spot.
corners, and then they get
Focus time
mowed
on
down.
the dash doesn't check towards the A site. When there's the comeback that Chief mistakes like this.
Yeah, you lose. What is it? 10 rounds in a row. It feels bad. It feels really bad.
And all of a sudden, like you said, G2 is on match point when they were down 11-2.
Again, there's no reason to camera if you throw a cage. Absolutely no reason. He hasn't used the cage yet, I believe.
Timeline tells
Wait, did he?
11-2.
Yeah. The icon of the cage is gone, but he hasn't used it.
the timeline tells the tale.
And the Odin.
He's gonna find a kill, isn't he? He's already dealt so much damage. Dark
Yeah,
clear.
Benji has to
Now
adjust
Fury
his
out.
stuff a
No
bit
connection,
because he's
though.
getting
That
countered and
dagger.
Trent has been so good from back here. The paranoia
it's
from over
difficult
the
to
shoulder
know
from Valorant.
how to stop the counter when you can't really see the things happening on the other wall and so on.
Woot has to slow down. This is not the pace they like to play in. Woot will fall. A 4v4. And both Boo and Benji Fishy weak, but they're the ones getting the kills. But you have not dealt with
Why am I
Trent.
watching Valorant and not playing it? Well, I might make you sad. I'm sorry I'm making you sad, but I'm enjoying watching these. I used to coach for 4 years. This is what I like doing. I did this every day,
Still
and
posted
it's
backside.
really fun.
Another
Also,
kill
I like learning more about the game, and I'm learning a few things here.
Check your watches, kids. It's Trent time.
Hunter's Fury online as well.
It's
They can
it's
all play
fun.
together
It's
from the
fun
side
for
of
me
G2.
to figure
Allow
out
Heretics to plant A.
as best as I
And
can
use the
why
soul
some
from
things
spawn
happen.
off the tap.
Sometimes, you know, I'm probably not right,
What
and
a
it's
climb.
also difficult to guarantee why something happened. But
From down so big.
that's the fun
so
part,
great.
the puzzle solving.
What a miracle this would be if Boo can pull this off.
How you doing, by the way, Bella?
33 HP.
The defenses of G2 have been stalwart. They've been perfect, and now Boo spotted somehow getting
He
the lower
is
HP
donezo.
than he had before. 14 ticks. The only thing keeping us from Lotus.
Nice try.
And that's exactly where we're headed.
Nice
We
try.
thought we were done. We
How's Zeke doing? Zeke is doing good. All right. I'm gonna stop it there. Done with the what reviews for today. Tomorrow. What do we do tomorrow? There's no matches tomorrow. So, well, also I don't have watch party rights for this Masters, but I think tomorrow, maybe some Elden Ring. I've been promising Elden Ring for a long time here. But I think tomorrow, Elden Ring. We have 2 weeks. Almost less than 2 weeks until the DLC comes. Can you explain how these brackets work? So first we had the Swiss stage, where everyone faces, well, yeah, they face not each other. Let me see here. You face... Let's see, how does it work here? Yeah, 2 matches each. Right? Some teams, they have 3 matches based on the score. I think that's how it goes. But yeah, in bracket. Upper final, that's, yeah, people have won. Then you have elimination down here. If you lose here, you're out. If you win here, you can make it up to finals. Wait, you do? Am I wrong here then? Am I wrong here? Because I don't notice... I mean, I notice more teams than there are 2. So I'm assuming it's based on score. Right? Or am I wrong? I could be wrong here. Ah, it is in Swiss. Okay, so it just says Swiss stage here. I was confused because, yeah, I was confused. I was very confused there. Do you have predictions for winner? Sure, we can do some predictions. I think G2, what I saw here, they were mentally AFK. Against Gen.G, they have no chance. I'm gonna say, oh, that's a wrong color. I'm gonna say they go 0 here. 2-0. Heretics versus 100 Thieves, 2-1. That's if G2 plays the same they have done last match. I don't think they will beat Gen.G. And then, between 100 Thieves and Gen.G, who wins? Honestly, I think Gen.G wins again. Lower final, Heretics beats G2, I'm pretty sure. I think that's how it goes. I don't know what score Gen.G will beat 100 Thieves. I think 2... is it best of 5? Best of 5. Then 3-1 or 3-2? I'm gonna say 3-1. I feel like Heretics, they are the type of team... I mean, the players. So, I think the players will just obsess over that match. Learn from as much as possible from it. And they probably have, because they play in a few days. Actually, no. They have 3 days. They have plenty of time. But they, for sure, I think, are obsessing over this match, analyzing it, trying to figure it out. Because it doesn't feel like they are the type of players that just let things go when it comes to competition like this. They seem very, very competitive. Same with G2. And I might turn it around, but I don't know how much. 100 Thieves are the same, but they also have pressure from coaching staff and you know, the org itself. The org itself has a lot of expectations, I'd say. Random question. No worries, by the way. I'm gonna be playing in Marvel Rivals. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I've seen a tiny bit of it, but it didn't scratch an itch for me or anything. So I'll try it out. Maybe, you know, when I think it's out already, isn't it? Let me take a quick look. Oh yeah, it's out. No, wait, that's alpha test, right? Oh yeah, to be announced. I'll try it out when it comes out, but I don't see myself committing to it or anything. It was very all over the place in terms of things going on. So I think for me it would be a bit too stressful. I totally see the action part of it though. It looks like it's a lot of good action, but maybe too much for me. So gonna leave it up to chance there. Have I tried X-Defiant? I have it installed, but I haven't played it. I've just pushed it aside. So I'm gonna try X-Defiant at some point too. I don't know why I haven't played it, but that's on my to-do list. Right now, I've just been focusing on this site here, finishing that. So I haven't been gaming as much. All right, guys. Tomorrow, I think time for Elden Ring. Gotta beat it. But I'm gonna play some Valorant as well, some ranked. And hope it's gonna be a good time. Both ranked and Elden Ring. And we'll see if I can finish the bosses in Elden Ring in one go. I don't think so. I'm expecting I need like 2 streams for it, at least. So I'll take that then. Hope you guys have a great day, great night, great morning, whatever time it is. Love you all. If it's a birthday, happy birthday. And I'll see you tomorrow. GG's. Bye-bye, guys.